It's the Bob and Tom Show.
You should have seen me last night when I fell down laughing and I stumbled down a flight of metal stairs. I went crashing through the window at the VFW hall, tumbled over a pile of metal chairs. Then I cussed out my girlfriend, tried to feel up her mom. I wrecked my car, I think I bruised my spine. Oh, you ought to go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. I got drunk and stole this boat out of the Edgewater Yacht Club doing 90 miles an hour up to the bay. I sank her out by Buckeye Point, walked on into town, tore up someone's flowers on my way. Then I barged into the crow's nest and I threw up on the rug. I slapped that hostess on her big behind. Oh, you ought to go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. I talk dirty to the waitress and I never ever leave her no tip. I leave her all my roaches in the guacamole dip. Oh, you ought to go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. So I'm going out tonight and I'm gonna tie on a good one. Does anybody here want to go out drinking with me? Yeah! Well, I'll take you to this biker bar where we can kick some ass. And a gay bar. We'll get our drinks for free. We'll do shooters of tequila and a case of beer apiece. We'll wash it down with a gallon of cheap island wine. Oh, I go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. I like to shout out loud and moon the crowd when I'm dancing on the bar. Then go out in the parking lot, piss on all the cars. I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. Oh, give me that wine. Always have myself a real good time. I'm feeling very fine. Always have myself a real good time.
Yeah.
I'm not proud of it, but I pissed on a car or two.
Oh, sure.
Hell yeah.
Tire, tail light, in the sunroof.
In the trunk. Yeah, wherever, man. All right, good morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show. At the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hey, chick.
Wearing her curtain pull around her neck.
Yeah.
Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
And I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. That was Mr. Pat Daly, who I may have been referenced in yesterday's show, possibly not, I don't recall. By special request, we like to get some requests in when we can. You can reach us, Bob and Tom, at bobandtom.com. That was for Mr. Thatcher, who wants to go out drinking.
Mr. Margaret Thatcher?
No, it's a different Thatcher. Speaking of listeners of the show, Brian Huber from Brookville, Indiana, was our winner of the Big Green Egg Mini-Max for Week 8 of the NFL season. Officially, Week 9 begins tonight.
Huh?
So get your entries in so you can be this week's winner. You just have to get them in before 8 o'clock Eastern Time this evening. Pick the winners in this week's NFL. All the games this week. So have some fun.
Pick me a winner.
You could be a big winner too. By the way, speaking of big winners, there was not one.
No winner in the Powerball.
In the Powerball.
1.5.
Okay, you know what this is? This is the universe waiting for us to enter the drawing. So if we get off our asses and get our tickets.
Let's do it.
1.5
Get
billion.
involved.
If you get in on the pot this late, you can still win the whole thing.
Yeah, they,
Oh, yeah.
How many week drawings in a row? They do 3 a week, right?
Yeah, and they haven't had a winner since August 3rd.
Oh, money.
Yeah.
Money.
Is this is the new record for how
Your
amount,
chance
isn't
in
it?
winning is 1 in 292.2 million.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance.
Precisely. That's
exactly
why
right,
people are
Matt.
buying tickets.
Yes.
But isn't it true? Isn't it true?
That.
If you have it quick pick, which is the way I always roll,
Me
because
too.
I don't have any special, that many special numbers.
You don't go with the numbers from Lost?
No.
4, 8,
That way you
15,
have
16,
to
22,
share it
22.
with 10,000 other people who watch that show.
So the odds of a computer picking my numbers twice are astronomical, right? So it seems to me you'd stand a better chance to pick your own numbers.
If you want to win it all by yourself.
There are a
Is
lot
that
of
what you're
theories
saying?
about this.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of them work. It's just dumb luck. Now, Josh, do you by chance remember the numbers from Lost?
No. I know Willie has a memory.
Yeah, I just said them. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's my birthday, 4, 8.
Rain Man over there.
Very good.
Definitely lost. Definitely.
Well,
Judge Walker.
in any event, there's still time, ladies and gentlemen. There's also, as I mentioned, time to enter the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em for a beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. Odds are a little bit better to win that than to win the
Much
lottery.
better.
But it does take some smarts, right? You got to pick the winners. Speaking of fun things, we've also got the Yeti cooler at stake. The orangeinsoles.com sweepstakes for a beautiful Yeti cooler. We'll give you some details on that coming up. Huge news in the world of sports. Chick's beside himself, I'm sure.
It's a no-no, and yes, I'm beside myself. First of all, Christian Javier. Yes, my name is Christian Javier.
Make love to someone tonight.
I am a baseball pitcher. I am a dominating baseball pitcher.
Does no one want to talk to Christian?
No one wants to talk to Christian. Christian and the Houston bullpen combine on just the second no-no in World Series history. You heard me. They hit 5 home runs the night before and no hits last night. And they silenced that ballpark in Philly. Astros blank Philadelphia 5-0 Wednesday night. I'm not taking questions to even the matchup at 2 games apiece. How could you have a question about anything I just said?
Didn't you say the series was over yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I still say it's over now, but it's over for the Astros. I mean, it's over for the Phillies.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I switched.
Yesterday you said it was over for...
Don't you want Mattress Mac to win?
Yeah, I'd like to see him win.
Yeah.
You're going to have to start coming with subtitles. That's all there is to it.
If the Astros
like they
win,
did
he
in
wins
Lost.
$75 million.
Just like they did for Lost, there should be a guy behind you saying, well, what Ace is mentioning.
What he says,
is
$75 million.
That leads me to a technical question.
Yeah.
Josh, the subject is porno.
Okay.
porn.
Do they have closed captioning on pornographic videos on the various sites that you go to?
Yeah, they do.
Is that legally required the way it is on television?
I don't know about that, but I know that it's available. And then we've also had for the blind, we've actually listened to some voiceover
that's right.
stuff.
Blacked it out, right? Talking
Yeah.
So for the ones for the blind, they say this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Boy, that'd be what a weird job that would be.
And it describes the scene. The one we had something to do with a woman in a cheap business suit enters an office.
yeah.
Nice.
That was good.
Yeah.
There's bad art on the walls.
Right. Oh, wait. That's not art. Usually there's a frame around whatever is splattered on the... Oh,
It's
boy.
not Jackson Pollock. Well, it is.
You know, that's a sign of getting old. You stop helping people move, and you put your posters in frames, right?
Oh, we've talked about this many times.
Yeah, just put them up on the wall.
What is the cutoff age
Yeah.
in which you
Willie,
can
do you
just tack
have-
something up?
You have posters and not in frames on the walls?
I think everything is framed nowadays.
okay.
But
All right.
yeah, I think 2 apartments ago, no frames.
Right.
But in
7
Willie's old room, which I live in most of the time,
Well, you know.
at my house,
you guys
Willie's
should
old room is
go to some counseling.
just full of posters.
Cool.
I mean, that's where I keep my clothes, so I don't wake everybody up in the morning.
No,
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever, get 2 master bedrooms. This is what I
Well,
do.
there isn't the bed in there is you have to go up a ladder, and the ladder's down in the basement, so you can't get into the bed.
Well, why don't you put a different bed in there?
Because I've got a giant bed in there that's a loft thing. I'm
know
trying to
what?
sell, by the way, but it's made of
You
hand-laid,
absolutely love every facet of your life to be as complicated as possible.
It's a beautiful loft bed, right, Willie?
Yeah, it's great. It's cool.
But the ladder I just happen to have in the basement, so you can't really get. So right now it's worthless.
Oh, that's right. And they passed that law that we can't move ladders to another floor.
Plus, you're not going to
Well, he
climb
only
up a
uses
ladder to
the
go
desk
to bed.
underneath, right?
Yeah, my desk is underneath. But I'm going to sell that beautiful handmade bed.
Now, do you do that?
How much you ask you for that?
You have the
I
bed
got
up top
$7K into it.
and the ladder and all that, so you can relive your college days.
What do you mean? What's wrong, Christy?
You paid $7,000 for a loft bed?
I had a friend of mine hand make it. I knew a guy that had he was curing some wood.
Sure he was.
And he
Did he
had
cut the tree down too?
yes, like 40 years ago.
From a rainforest in
They
Brazil.
milled it. It's absolutely classic. It's
Why aren't you taking it with you?
Hemingway
'cause
leaned up
it's
against
10
it.
feet off the ground.
Your kids are going to grow up and want that bed. The girls are going to love it.
Their ceilings aren't high enough in the new house. You got to have a
Very
giant
nice
ceiling.
It's 100% sequoia. Isn't that something?
Oh,
yeah.
You could walk under the bed and not hit your head on it.
What size
It's
mattress?
that high. It's a double bed standard Riverton, I think.
Full.
I'm not
It's a
sure.
full size.
Thank you very much. But yeah, that's Willie's room once again. And the posters are still up. It's great. I love being in there. It's got Clapton, Hendrix.
Anything from this
You know,
century?
you could ask your builder to
Yeah,
raise
Strokes.
the ceilings in one room just so you could put the. There's still time.
Yeah. Yeah. Once again, my goal is to
Here,
be in
try
the house. Be in the house, not just an urn with my ashes in it.
You're going to be in a big picture over the mantle. I know it. No, try this.
Remember,
Go.
Papa?
Try this. Well, why don't you move to the new house and I'll just stay here? Try that.
I've already sold my house. I can't.
You're going to an
Yes,
interim
Dad.
house, right? You're going to a house in the meantime, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mine. I've got the guest
that'd-
rooms all set.
You have a guest room?
Yes.
I have three. Well,
It's the odd couple
Can they live
revisited.
together without driving each other crazy?
Well, I have several dogs, by the way.
cool. I'm sure my cat will love them.
Well, I bet my dogs will love to. Now, coming up in sports, the big story in sports is that the Washington Football Club, known as the Commanders,
That's the rumor, kids. The Washington Commanders could soon be up for sale, if not as I'm speaking. Owners Dan and Tanya for the paperwork, Snyder, his wife.
See, this is the biggest part of the story
on.
for me. I didn't know he was married.
Come on, baby, help me
Nor
out.
did I. We always talk about his misadventures.
Right. I had no idea he was
after
married.
all these allegations of a toxic workplace, all of a sudden Tanya became a co-owner.
Oh.
That's not.
Hey, if I put a broad on the contract, will you guys stick around?
Yes, but just don't say it that way.
and the price is at over $6 billion is the estimate.
$6 billion. 6 is the magic number they're saying in D.C., but I've heard 7. And the rumor is Jeff Bezos is going to step up and buy the team because he already has the Washington Post. So why wouldn't he? Right? And you can go to the Washington game and sign up for Amazon Prime if you'd like. It's
So in other words, for you, it's the perfect world.
well, everything's owned by Amazon or Apple.
Yeah, pretty much.
You are talking about our future president.
That's exactly right.
Or, well, overlord.
Yeah, you better watch your
Yeah, I don't
mouth.
think Elon can run.
Bezos.
What if can he still afford to buy it after he's pissed away $40 billion on Twitter,
Man.
which may go down in history as the worst investment ever?
I certainly don't know how to manage money, but I don't think I'd buy Twitter. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
don't.
You're not the
Why
only
do you want
Yeah.
Twitter?
Well, let's see. We'll find out what's going on in Washington, D.C. We've also got lions that were loose.
What's
And,
going on?
Another missing cobra.
If those things are all loose in Washington, D.C., I'm okay with these stories.
Yeah, there's a missing cobra in the U.S. of A.
How's that for a Cobra?
By the way, it was at
pretty
an
good.
event. It was at an event called the Midwest Venom Fest. So if anybody is surprised, they're not really intelligent.
And unfortunately, the anti-venom vest is in April.
You know
right there.
the cobras smell through their tongue. Did you know that?
Okay, well,
I'll
now
snake.
let's just say you want to sit in your nice, safe home where there isn't a cobra loose
Yes.
or a lion. I think you want to check out Simply Safe at simplysafetom.com. Why, Chick McGee?
Listen up, Simply Safe, the design it yourself, do it yourself home security system. And right now, I have a deal for you. Listen to this. Bob and Tom Show listeners can order the #1 rated Simply Safe home security system for 50% at simplysafetom.com. You heard me. That's simplysafetom.com. It's the biggest offer of the year, and you won't want to miss it. Simply Safe named the best home security of 2022 by U.S. News and World Report. Simply Safe is the whole home security with advanced sensors for every room, window, and door, HD security cameras inside and out, and its top-rated Simply Safe app. You stay in complete control of your system on your phone, anytime, anywhere. You arm or disarm, unlock for a guest, access your cameras on your phone, adjust system settings, change passwords, do it all. And all for less than $1 a day. So don't miss your chance for massive, massive savings on our favorite security system. Get 50% off any new system at simplysafetom.com today. It is the biggest discount of the year. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
And you'll be simply safer for the holiday season. Okay. Coming right back with all kinds of cool stuff. And for the second day in a row, hearse news. As in, let's move the body.
You mean a hearse is a hearse of curse?
Of course. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning, I'm Mark Allison, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7 on a Thursday. Today is November 3rd. The shoein' of the week coming up with Chick McGee. Also more sports coverage of the World Series and Thursday night football tonight. The Philadelphia Eagles, undefeated, travel to Houston to take on the Texans. The Texans hoping to end that unbeaten streak with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, another World Series game tonight in Philadelphia, so the Philly fans will be distracted by two games at once, one in baseball, the other in football. Also, Jess Hooker, the Cooker, and Al Jackson on the way on a Thursday right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. The bad news is you did not win Wednesday night's huge $1.2 billion Powerball jackpot. The good news is that means the prize will grow to an even larger $1.5 billion ahead of the next drawing on Saturday night, the third largest lottery prize in U.S. history. The numbers drawn Wednesday night, 2, 11, 22, 35, 60, the red Powerball, 23. No one has won the top Powerball prize since August 3rd, making for 39 consecutive drawings without anyone matching all six numbers. What's behind 3 months of lottery futility? It's just simple math. The odds of winning the jackpot, an abysmal 1 in 292.2 million. The ground shaking and swelling at Mauna Loa, the largest active volcano in the world, indicating it could erupt. Scientists say they don't expect that to happen right away, but officials on the Big Island of Hawaii are telling residents to be prepared in case it does erupt soon. Hawaii volcanoes like Mauna Loa tend not to have explosive eruptions like Mount St. Helens in Washington state. That's because Hawaii's volcanoes have magma that's hotter, drier, and more fluid and doesn't trap as much gas. Volcanoes like Mount St. Helens have magma that traps more gas, making them more likely to explode upon eruption. That's a look at things you may have missed, and perhaps you learned something. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, this is exciting. Thank you very much for being here. You're on the Albert Brick Show. And what is it you do for a living?
I do radio, actually.
Really?
Yes.
You do radio?
Yes.
That's incredible. So that's exciting. All right, we'll be right back. Come on! You do radio. This is a television show. Nobody cares. Help me out. You go back to your table. You have a life. My career's in the toilet. And then big smiles. Welcome back. We were kidding off the air. She's a killer, this one. So you were telling me before that you do radio.
Yes.
That's exciting. What do you do actually in radio?
I do news.
You do news?
Yes.
Really?
I'm a newsreader.
You are a newsreader.
Yes.
I didn't know. That's
Yes.
great. We'll be right back. Come on! You read the news.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing a musical number written especially for this evening, the Disco Lifestyle Awards are proud to present Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
I do. Let's hit it, Marty. Here we go. I like to live the disco lifestyle. I like to live in a disco world. I want to disco marry you and have a disco family, and we'll all live in a disco. I love the disco lifestyle. I love the disco lifestyle.
All right, let's.
You know, disco has always. Oh man, I hit my head. Man, I have lost my eye.
Oh, my. Okay.
It popped out. I lost my
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
loads of curvy cleavage on display.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
loads of curvy cleavage.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Jake.
Not just any news desk.
No.
It's the Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition news desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
He's in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Jake.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and this morning we'll have the shoe-in of the week featuring our guest, winner of Pigskin Pick'em last week.
Byron Huber.
Byron Huber, and we'll talk with Al Jackson.
No, sorry, Brian Huber, but he spells it Bryon.
And also Jess Hooker will visit, and here's Tom.
Okay, thank you very much. I got a card in my hand.
All right.
You want to play a little bit of poetry for Neanderthals?
Neanderthals, Tom, we decided.
Okay.
Stop it.
This is a hard one.
Okay. Erection.
Is that the guess?
This is a hard one.
That works.
That would be a valid
Yeah.
clue. Once again, the clues can only be a single word, but you can it can be a sentence. So this is a hard one.
One
clue.
syllable, though.
Right. One syllable. Thank you for the correction. Gets a little confusing. Okay, let's see. Smell.
Sniff.
Gross.
Odor.
Sniffing the tears.
Sound.
Sense?
Sense.
Senses.
Sense and sensibility.
And remember, you can use like.
Okay.
You can keep talking.
It is a sound of.
Okay.
Keep talking.
It is a sound from ass.
Fart.
Queef.
Ass.
Fart.
Door.
Open.
Back.
Door sound.
Backdoor
Creak.
fart.
Slam.
Speak.
Door hand sound.
Clap.
Clap.
Make that booty slap.
Close. Shut. Knock. Knockers.
Knock on my back.
Yes.
door.
Knockers.
Big knockers. Heavy
What'd
knockers.
you say, Willie?
Fart knockers?
Fart knockers is the answer. Thank you very much.
What is a fart knocker?
That's what Kathy, our cleaning lady, used to call me as a kid growing up. Hey, you little
I
fart
have
knocker.
never heard that. in
Yeah.
my
Oh, really?
life.
Yeah.
That's the only place I've ever heard it is from Kathy.
Yeah, she's cool.
Wow, I've never
Of course,
heard
there was that great song from the band Foreigner.
Head knocker.
Oh, no, Fart Knocker was Head Knocker was the parody.
I think that's right.
The game is Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition. And this is perfect for Thanksgiving. Get the family around the table.
Yeah.
Get the kids watching TV.
Only at Target and Target.com.
Thank you very much.
That's right. Only at Target. And I would also like to say you should probably play this game after what you go around the table and say what you're thankful for.
Yeah.
Because if you play it. If you say what you're thankful for after, it's going to be a
Grandma, what are you thankful for?
Fist
A
fight.
pearl necklace. No, Grandma.
I just love it when it goes streaming down the
Could we move on? The point here is
fills my belly
we have Chick McGee at the sports desk, and your favorite team has always been the Washington Football Club, now known as the Commanders.
The Commanders.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see any news yesterday that would change my opinion. That's right.
I think it's a little early to celebrate.
Everybody.
How do we know he's just taking out a loan for a new house?
Can I have hope?
Wow, they are
Those
barely
voices.
singing, aren't they?
Those voices are so odd.
Well, they like to keep it down.
I
back then.
I don't know what they're.
It sounds like they're trying to not wake up a ghost that lives in the studio.
That was a massive hit, guys.
But that version, play it again and turn it up.
I did.
This was FDR's "Don't Stop Believing," wasn't it?
That's right.
He's doing a wheelie out there.
Could you? Could this choral sound be reproduced
Probably.
today?
Yeah, it's like a head voice falsetto they're all doing.
Yeah, they're all doing that real high. They're all guys doing. What a weird sound. But happy days are here again for you, Chick, because you can't stand Mr. Snyder, who owns the Washington Commanders.
And it was announced
The
yesterday.
Commanders, please.
Evidently, he's thinking of selling. You know, I bet these after-show parties are probably really something. You think?
Yeah.
Oh! Stop that!
So,
maybe not.
What are the details?
Washington Commanders could soon be up for sale, and I'm buying.
All speculation.
Owners Dan and Tanya Snyder, probably Tanya, knowing her as it's her idea about the uniforms, by the way. She chose them. Thanks, lady. They've hired Bank of America Securities to consider potential transactions in a closed circuit to Bank
Have you
of
seen?
America.
Have you seen what they Bank of America Security is called?
That's
What?
Oh yeah,
it's called BOFA.
BOFA.
B-O. Seriously. It's called BOFA Securities.
B-O-F.
Whoa.
As in
Boy, a guy
BOFA,
named that.
as in BOFA D's nuts.
Yeah.
Asked if the Snyders were considering selling part or all of the team, a spokesperson said, their spokesperson's beaten down. That's the how I'm going to act this scene.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't it a spokeswoman now?
We are all experiencing our options. The Commanders are worth an estimated $5.6 billion.
What did you see that made her flinch like that?
Dan's hitting me. According to Forbes, that ranks 6th among the league's 32 teams. They're the 6th most lucrative.
How's that even possible? I'm not trying to be rude.
They're going to go, if they're sold, as Josh says, ruining my dream, $7 billion. You wait and see.
I'll tell you why it's possible. I want to say the 5 richest counties in the United States are the ones surrounding Washington, D.C. Every April, I remember that as all my money heads there.
That's the big reason that the Golden State Warriors, they were saying there was finance, the world of money in sports, and evidently that's how the Warriors can afford all those contracts, because that will be forever the richest part of the United States, and they can draw from all that
because of Silicon Valley.
Yeah, absolutely.
I read an astonishing editorial yesterday. Elon Musk is going to buy them and change the name back to the Redskins. Just to give a big FU to everybody. Announcing it on Twitter.
Hey, and speaking of Major League Baseball, we had the World Series last night.
Yes.
Yes, we did. Game
Fall
4.
Classic.
Christian Javier and Houston's bullpen combine on just the second no-no in World Series history. You heard me. No. The Astros blanked the Phillies 5-0. You know, Philadelphia had 5 home runs the night before. Not so fast, my friend.
Didn't you predict the series was over yesterday?
And it's still over. The Astros are going to win. I told you.
Well, they need to have this guy just pitch every game.
I think they should.
I don't know why
you
they
said
don't do
Philadelphia was over.
I don't think I did. I think the Astros are going to win every game, is what I said.
Didn't he say Philadelphia was going to win it all? I can't even remember anymore.
No. I'm getting this right from Ace's. I'm getting this right from Ace's book. No matter what you said, change it.
Now, Ace, is there something interesting about Philadelphia and Houston tonight?
God, here we go.
Well, there's a game between Philadelphia and Houston In Houston.
And what kind of game is that, Ace?
That's football.
NFL football. Don't forget the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. Get your picks in before that game starts. Get them in by 8 o'clock Eastern.
What about what's in Philadelphia, Ace?
That'd be the World Series, Ace, right?
That's correct.
And who are those
What an
teams?
anomaly.
Oh, an anomaly.
Thank you, Ace. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's
I'm
very,
glad you
very
pointed that out.
To no one. And speaking of no one cares, Cleveland Browns general manager Andrew Berry expects suspended quarterback Deshaun Randy Watson, to start on December 4th in Houston. Boy, oh boy.
Johnny on the spot over there, huh?
Against his former team,
How was
the
I supposed to know
Texans,
that?
His 11-game. You started it.
Okay. And they're promising a rape-free game, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That should...
I'm sorry, the facts are getting in the way of
lose
the
that
fact
word
that
from
this
our-
guy is basically a rapist, and it's okay for him to be getting millions of dollars from the NFL.
How long ago? Be honest.
Let's just keep looking the other way, folks.
Did I tell you that we should take rape off the air? How long ago did I say that?
The fact of the matter is... Okay. So
I think that'll sell tickets, the fact that it's a rape-free game.
Okay.
You know, last night the World Series was a no-hitter. No.
Oh, time.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm just paying him back. You know what we need is we need a song from Pat Conn.
What? There you go. Thanks for saving me, Chick.
Seriously, how do they do this, Pat?
They went up in their head voice, and they all had him sing it a bunch of times.
Because I love that kind of choral singing, but that's just so weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's really dated. Everybody.
The lead singer also wrote "Do You Feel Like We Do."
Oh, he did.
Pete doesn't like to talk about it.
That's false.
No, he doesn't.
No, I thought that was a shame.
I have to Peter Frederick and that
Can we get a song from you, Pat? What do you feel like talking about?
Well, I love the turn-ons and turn-offs thing we were talking about. That's that I could dig my teeth into.
Passion Killers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think that has any.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Yeah.
I can't
doesn't have any
believe that you didn't
place
jump
here.
on that.
It's Psycho Killer.
I know, Ace.
That's what she's doing, Ace. Passion Killers, Psycho Killer.
You know what?
Oh, my God.
She's having fun.
I beat the Christmas rush. I hated him early. Okay? I tried to tell you people.
Maybe I could reset it up, Pat. We had Passion Killers. Here's a letter.
Somebody better do something.
This comes to us from Jane.
Jane says.
Jane's got a great last name. I don't want to say it there, though. But she's quite a girl.
Is it Huda?
You know what I'm talking about, Jane? I bet you get that every day. She goes, the biggest passion killer for me every time we start. My husband says, damn, my back. My back locked up.
Wait a minute.
And then we have to stop.
Wow.
Did someone hear me?
Look at Jane's last name, Kristen. Don't say what it is, but isn't that unusual?
If it ain't you, Tarzan, I don't want to know.
So we were talking about passion killers, and you have a tribute, Pat?
Christy, what do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah,
Qu'est-ce
what do
que
you want?
c'est?
Here we go. She likes a strap on when we're having sex.
Right to it.
Screams out loudly the name of her ex. Oh, she's on her phone while I'm inside her. Her booty smells like a White Castle slider. Passion killer, lousy lay. What the fa better. Run, or she'll turn me gay.
That's all you can
All right. You know what they say? They say that the average person, they only listen for the first 7 seconds. So Pat learned that. Just go right to it. Try to get strap on in the first line.
Right away. Well done.
Thank you.
You see, Ace? Do you approve?
Okay, any song killer in it. I got it.
Is that the highest note you can get to? That's pretty high.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know if he got to it.
He almost passed out.
There's no difference between him screaming in pain and what he just did. I don't think
he got How high is it? Give me the...
It's a B, I think, yeah.
Climb up the thing on your guitar.
You're a B.
It's a B, trust me.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I can only do the octave below.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much.
Below. Can you do Take On Me? That gets high, doesn't it?
That does.
Yeah.
That's a huge falsetto.
You know they have an app now where you can You just put your picture in, and it automatically makes a video for you, just like Take On Me. Remember we were talking about it would say... Remember the black and white pencil drawing for Take On Me?
Yeah, it's amazing.
The video, it goes into a cartoon midway through.
Yeah.
All you have to do now is just dial up the app, and it spits it out for you. It only took them 9 weeks to do it
boy, at
when
least,
they were making the video.
Now, coming up in sports, you want to give me the teaser?
Well, coming up in sports, we'll talk some more about the Commanders being for sale. Dan Snyder hopefully will become just another short guy with a boat. And monster trucks are in sports.
So is Elon, who's the richest man in the world now? Is Elon Musk or
Bezos?
Bezos?
I think it's Bezos.
Well, he's got to buy him.
Well,
does he have a place in D.C.?
Here's hope.
Yeah, I promise you.
Yeah, I don't know if he can find anything or not for whatever it might cost. That's a pretty stringent price point.
You heard Byron Allen maybe in the running?
I heard that this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know what? That's such a Washington thing because Byron is a football expert. We all know.
But doesn't he own the Weather Channel and a bunch of other stuff?
I heard he owns the weather. Isn't that something?
Something.
He's rich, is what I'm saying.
Okay, well,
he's sure not funny.
Peyton Manning going to step up, maybe?
He's done a lot for
Why would Peyton Manning want to buy it?
Why not? He'd love to own an
Have
NFL
you ever been
team.
on this show? Have you ever been on Byron Allen's show?
Greg Warren has. And I know Greg Warren.
Well,
Byron Allen's been in this in our studios. He was great. He was really nice.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy.
What was the show he was on?
Real Comics Unleashed.
No, the very beginning. Yeah, real people with was it Skip Stevenson?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
liked his H.
He
did. Sarah Purcell, John Barber, who came up with the.
Whatever happened to Sarah?
She liked her.
Whatever happened to Sarah?
Fell off a cliff. Isn't that a shame?
She perished during a hiking accident.
That's false.
Selfie. One of the first. She was the first selfie fatality.
Her last words were
steamroller. Buried her in a pizza box. You happy now, Ace? You know something? This show would be significantly funnier if we weren't talking, or if you were listening on Raycon earbuds. And Chick McGee brought these to my attention. Tell me more.
Would you like to take a break from the holidays? Well, if you haven't experienced any of that yet, listen to that. It's coming like a speeding train heading right for your home. You'll have children screaming, a half hour to find parking. The list goes on and on. You could shop early right now and cut down on the stress with Raycons. They're the perfect gift for anybody. Wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers offer premium sound, useful features, almost custom, comfortable fit. The gel tips fit every ear ever made in up to 54 hours of battery life, and they all start about half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, Raycon makes gifting so easy. They have holiday gift guides for everyone in your life. Gift guides and gift guides. And knock that list out all at once and get 30% off by shopping Raycon's holiday bundles. Everybody needs a pair of Raycons in their ears, whether it's for listening to music, taking work calls, blasting a playlist. You can find Raycon in stores now, like Kohl's or Walmart, for instance. You're always going to get the best deal when you use our special link. Yep, we pulled some strings for you. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom, where they offer buy now, pay later options. That's buyraycon.com/Tom right now, and use the code EARLYBF to get 20% off site-wide, or save even bigger and get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles. That secret code again, EARLYBF. That's EARLYBF at buyraycon.com/Tom for 20% off.
It's a BFD.
Your Raycon purchase.
Early BF, you see. It's a BFD.
He's helping me like he helps you on your commercials now. I appreciate it, Tom.
Sarah Purcell is alive and well and gorgeous still.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Glad she survived that fall.
Sure she is.
It was an attack by a lion. Coming up, we have lions on the loose. Another loose cobra. This time it's in the U.S. of A. Yikes! And a Christmas story coming up this morning. Isn't that sweet? This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This NFL season, addition, every Westwood One NFL broadcast streams live for free. Listen in the NFL app, on WestwoodOneSports.com, via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy Pardo. You recognize my voice from the show and my face from television. You are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, as I mentioned on the last break, the Philadelphia Eagles travel to Houston to take on the Texans tonight. That's the beginning of Week 9, so make sure you get your Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em Picks in at bobandtom.com/contest before 8 o'clock tonight Eastern Time. Just pick the pro football regular season winners, and if you pick the most winners, including a tiebreaker, you could win a big green egg mini max and be the king of your neighborhood or the queen. We haven't had a woman winner for a few weeks now. As a matter of fact, we had 2 women win in the first 4 weeks, and I'm not sure we've had a female winner since then. So come on, ladies. I know you can win. bobandtom.com/contest, and good luck from all of us at the Bob and Tom Show. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. Bad news, no one won Wednesday night's huge $1.2 billion Powerball jackpot. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Good news, that means the prize has grown even larger to $1.5 billion ahead of the next drawing Saturday night. That is the 3rd largest lottery prize in U.S. history. Wednesday night numbers 2, 11, 22, 35, 60, and the red Powerball, 23. No one has won the top Powerball prize since August 3rd. Production of Apple products has been halted in a key Chinese city facing a coronavirus outbreak. Access to an industrial area of Xinjiao suspended after the city reported 64 COVID cases. That meant workers who assemble iPhones had to leave. The shutdown also means no one can enter or leave the city for a week except to deliver food and medical supplies. The ruling Communist Party in China is enforcing a zero COVID policy. And a preliminary study suggests a chemical in quote-unquote magic mushrooms could help ease the effects of depression in some hard-to-treat patients. The study says the results came after patients who'd gotten little relief from standard antidepressant meds got a single experimental dose of a chemical in certain mushrooms. While improvement was modest and did wane over time, it was promising enough to suggest further study is needed. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show. All day, all night, all Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, good morning, honey. What you doing?
Oh, it's this darn coffee maker. It's on the fritz again. You know I can't start my day without a cup of coffee.
Hey, don't worry. I've got just what you need.
Really? What is it?
It's the new coffee-flavored bubble gum from the Blowzuka Gum Company, and it's loaded with caffeine. Here, try a piece.
This is great. And it tastes like coffee. What's it called?
It's called Blow Java.
Blow Java. There's so much flavor. It's like an explosion in my mouth.
You bet. There's nothing like a Blow Java first thing in the morning.
It's the coffee-flavored gum.
Blow Java. Blow Java.
Open wide, stick out your tongue.
Blow Java. Blow Java.
You can chew, but please don't bite. And if you swallow, it's all right.
Blow Java.
Blow Java, the coffee-flavored bubblegum. Also available in mocha, cappuccino, and our most popular flavor, Latte.
Honey, I just love Blow Java.
I can tell. Look at the size of that wad in your mouth.
Hey, look, I'm blowing a bubble. Look, I've got gum all over my face.
Wait, let me take a picture.
There's caffeine in every bite.
Blow Java. Blow Java.
Chew a wad, but not in haste. Sorry about that salty taste.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Bob and Tom 24/7.
With scrubs.
The only laughs are the ones you bring in yourself. Hi, everybody. It's the Bob and Tom Show. At the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's over there with his organ and his guitar.
Got it out.
Great song, Pat.
Thank you.
Certainly enjoyed that.
Marginal at best. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
He's manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm the one, the only Chick McGee. And here's Tom.
Some of these, I'm looking over these cards in the game Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition, which I should point out, you did, available at Target. And the idea is you sit around with grandma and the adults and play this game. Maybe
No. Here's what you do. At the end of the evening, when you're all sitting around the fire and you're having an aperitif.
Sure. I like that word.
You're sitting there and somebody will go, oh, man, this is nice, isn't it? That's when you pull the game out and put an end to all that.
Yeah, some of these I don't even get. Well, I mean, like, what is horny jail?
We looked that up.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
It's where you're placed if you're being too horny.
It's an Urban Dictionary thing.
Yeah.
A lot of these things come from the Urban Dictionary.
So if you're at horny jail.
Yeah. It's like, oh, man, I just kept begging and begging my girlfriend. Finally, she just put me in horny jail.
That actually, you're craving sweet booty.
He is right about that.
I see.
Ask Al Jackson about that.
Ask Al Jackson about. Okay, remember, I'll put it right here so we can ask Al.
He still calls in.
He'll be our guest coming up this morning.
Yeah, we'll mention something else while he's calling.
Now, in the meantime, the big story, of course, Elon Musk is buying the Washington Commanders, changing the name back to the Redskins.
That's not true at all. Jeff Bezos is buying the Washington football team. That's not true either.
How does he sing? I love that sound.
Here's what
we've got to do that with some song, Pat. We've got to come up with that band.
The NFL's Washington football team could soon be for sale. Owners Dan and his wife say they've hired Bank of America Securities, or
BOFA,
to consider potential transactions.
That's what it's called.
If the Snyders were considering selling part or all of the team, a beaten-down spokesperson said, we're exploring all options. Can you help me get out of here? A Washington team worth an estimated, they're saying $5.6 billion, but some are saying it could go over 6, closer to 7. That's according to Forbes. That ranks 6th among the league's 32 teams. I would imagine the Cowboys are the most expensive. Snyder's ownership in Washington has come under increased pressure recently because he's just not a good guy.
Under pressure.
Many investigations by the league office and Congress into the team's workplace culture and potential financial improprieties. Oh, you know
that was a Queen song, wasn't it?
Improprieties.
Okay, well, we'll see.
And last night in the World Series, in case you missed it, we had a no-hitter for the first time since 1956. Christian Javier and Houston's bullpen combined on just the second no-hitter in World Series history.
This is the top sports story today.
The big home runs that they had the night before. They silenced the crowd at the ballpark. The Astros win 5-0.
But Chick's favorite team.
Ruh-roh.
So we do that one.
To even the matchup, I'm not biting. At 2 games apiece. Does anybody remember the only previous no-hitter? Tom.
Don Larson.
52? 56.
Sorry.
A perfect game. 27 up, 27 down. Bing, bing, bing.
Wow.
What do you think of that? Javier and 3 relievers.
If you're there for that, it's kind of boring. Until later in the game.
Right. And it goes quick.
See, that's why you don't have Christy go to the ballpark with you, because about the 7th inning during a no-hitter, she'd stand up and say,
I need a hit. Come on. I see a run, please.
Let's get some action.
Whenever it's like the 9th inning, and the pitcher's, he might do it. I like to stand up and go, don't blow this. You got a no-hitter going. Come on, man.
You know, what is the protocol in the dugout? You just
say nothing.
Okay, ever.
He was sitting by himself last night. Well, when he got took out, he wasn't. But you don't say anything to anybody about anything.
Right.
You didn't see anything. Which the Astros, of course, are used to because they're notorious cheaters. We all know.
I get nervous when the sportscasters say something.
Yeah.
Oh, we got something going here.
No, you're jinxing this.
It seemed like in football when Jim Nantz will say something exciting like, this kicker hasn't missed a kick since last year. You know, the exciting way he does.
He's great. I don't know why.
And then Tony Romo goes,
oh, no. He's down, Jim.
Oh, Jimmy. You hear Jim Nantz? Quick as anything. Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, what's he supposed to do? Is he supposed to diagnose the injury from up in the air booth? Looks like he's got a looks like he broke his femur and he's bleeding rectally. That's what I can see from here. Yesterday in the show.
Yesterday on the show, yeah.
Yesterday in the show, I don't know how this came up. Someone brought up people whose names are the same as days of the week.
Yes, I think you did. We were talking about
Tuesday Weld.
Yeah, Tuesday Weld.
You started.
You did in history, yeah. It was her birthday or something.
And what was her character on Dobie Gillis?
Thalia Meninger, I believe, or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
Thalia Meninger.
She's in a really good movie called, Who'll Stop the Rain?
That is good. Nick Nolte.
Tuesdays, it must be Weld.
But someone sent this in. If Tuesday Weld married Frederick March II, she'd be Tuesday March the 2nd.
I love that. That's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
That's silly.
There was a Frederick March, right?
Yeah. Frederick March II.
That's not March the 2nd.
Well, his son.
Make a little jokey joke.
Can a daughter be? I guess not.
What's coming up?
How come women can't, like moms can't have, like you couldn't have Christy Lee the second?
They do.
They can.
What?
They don't call them that, do they?
They call them juniors every now and then, yeah.
Really? I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
You should have Christy Lee the second.
Yeah, get out there.
Christy Jr.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need.
Got some interesting pregnancy news coming up today.
Christy's pregnant.
No, I'm not pregnant.
But if
my youngest will be here tomorrow morning. Sophie.
So she's pregnant?
No, she's not pregnant, but she's going to stop by tomorrow morning.
Cool.
Well, we got to entertain
have to
her.
behave?
She's gonna. Maybe she'll do news for me.
It's always so annoying when people's kids come to work.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, do your own
You said it. More sports coming
you
up.
guys are funny.
Tuesday Weld's sister.
Yeah.
Monster trucks.
Wednesday Weld.
Uh-huh.
Famous for being really easy.
Oh.
Because Wednesday's hump day.
There you go.
The patience with which you held that back for so long. We moved on. You went back to it.
Friday Weld was the hottest, I thought. Yeah. And I had a thing for her. Friday, I'm in love. That's a
You
Cure
had
joke.
You had Friday on your mind.
The Cure.
Wow.
Good song.
I didn't get along with Saturday well because Saturday's the fighting in the Saturday with the Elton John song.
Saturday's all right for fighting?
If I only remembered the title.
Hi, welcome to
Somehow that lifts up your joke.
Wait a minute. Welcome to Half
Sunday Weld is on her period. I don't know if you knew that. Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
See, that's
None of these are working, are
That's
they?
a U2 joke.
Oh, they're not working.
I'm sorry I
But
brought it
neither
up.
am I. So.
and Monday.
When we come back, we'll get a completely new set of topics. I hope. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Well, I was born in a small town and live in a small town. Probably die in a small town. Oh, the small communities. And all my friends, it's a small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job is a small town. Provides a little opportunity. Educated in a small town. Taught to fear Jesus in a small town. Used to daydream in that small town. Another woman romantic, that's me. But I seen it out in this small town. Had myself a ball in this small town. Married an LA doll and brought her to this small town. That small town is like me. No, I cannot forget from where it is that I come from. And I forget the people who love me. I can be myself here in a small town. People let me be just what I wanna be. Nothing against a big town. Man, it's still hazy enough to say, look who's in the big town. But my bed is in a small town. Oh, that's good enough for me. I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. Probably die in a small town. Oh, that's probably where the bury me.
Miami, Toronto, Chicago, the Clippers, Milwaukee, Dallas, and Memphis. Cleveland and the Lakers win in overtime. And just 2 games in the NHL last night. Toronto beat Philly 5-2, and Buffalo over Pittsburgh 6-3. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
It's the most terrifying and talked about movie of the year. Don't miss seeing Paranormal Activity. This sparse, independent film is getting great reviews and will all...
Hey.
scare you in the spirit of Blair Witch Project.
Hey.
What?
Excuse me, scary voice guy.
Who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Bob Gavoyan. Paranormal Activity? Really? A single camera shot from a bedroom? You all need to hop off the Paranormal Activity bandwagon and get your ass in line now to see my new movie, Para-Knocker Activity.
Want me to keep jumping, Mr. Kavoyan?
Yes.
But I'm getting all sweaty.
Oh, that's okay. That's why we're doing the soapy shower scene in Act 2.
Oh, okay. I can't wait.
There. So what do you think?
It's okay, I guess. It's not real scary.
Jeez, what a homo.
Does she at least get murdered?
No, none of that. Para-Knocker Activity is an uplifting movie. It even has a happy ending. Watch.
She's gonna need another shower.
Good idea. Everybody back in the bathroom. Soap those puppies up and roll film.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schmitz, but for me,
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
I actually have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Boy, better get up, get
Think about 9:30-ish.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey at the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Chick.
Also today, Al Jackson, Jess Hooker, and we'll have the shoe into the week. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick. Our winner of the Pigskin Pick'em Week 8 will be joining us this morning. Brian Huber of Brookville, Indiana, will be our guest, and he will be picking against Mr. Chick McGee across the way there. He was our winner last week. If you want to enter this week, all you got to do is get your entry in prior to about 8 o'clock Eastern time tonight. How about that? Just pick all the winners in this week's NFL games, and it all kicks off Thursday. The NFL week runs Thursday through Monday.
Maybe he'll call us from an Uber.
An Uber?
Yeah, it'll be Huber in the Uber.
Maybe he'll be waking and baking. It'll be Huber with a duber.
Huber with a duber and an Uber?
Maybe a potato. He'll have a tuber.
I hope he doesn't have a lawyer. After the
potato,
accusation of...
What about a
It's not illegal to have a potato.
A tuber?
Yeah, that's what Huber with the duber and a tuber and an Uber. Huber with the duber.
I thought we agreed when we came back we were going to try to be funny.
Oh, you're right. We did agree.
Doesn't he have a puppy dog?
Hey, we can agree all we want.
What about Scoober?
Scoober, the Uber duber.
Scoober, the duber with the
Pooper. Wait a minute. The pooper Scoober.
Does he have KY with him? Because he is a luber.
Oh, you guys are so Does he have any peanuts? Peanuts because he's a goober.
Oh, I don't think Brian's going to be calling now.
No.
Except calling.
I'll be honest. I don't think we need him. We're on a roll.
He's going to call us.
Butter on our ass.
You can enter our contest and we'll mock your name on the radio.
Just talk to myself. I don't care.
Hi, I'm Mr. Huber.
See, there you go.
I love you, Chick. What the games are we picking?
Done.
I love you.
No one would be the wiser.
No one
Oh,
would
I-
have any idea.
No one's ever gotten wiser listening to this show. The point is, it's the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. Win yourself the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max.
Hey, Tom.
Yes, sir.
Beer make you smart?
Does beer make you smart?
Yeah, it makes Bud wiser.
He's right.
Anheuser-Busch.
Thanks for that.
He's right.
Well, that
That should be
makes me think
that
of.
should be a T-shirt at the state fair. Blah blah. blah.
Oh, I've seen.
Hey,
What's it make you think of, or can you say it?
Ace
That guy.
Cosby.
Why?
That's like an Ace
I think
Cosby
it's time for
joke.
some funny.
Oh, I think it's time for some real funny. He's right.
Man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick, don't you hate it when people answer their own questions?
Yes, I do.
Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
In your face.
In Chick's defense, you maybe shouldn't have asked
yes,
him
you should
specifically.
because you know Chick's gonna mess it up.
Not mess it up, but answer the man.
Chick and I are having fun
Try it again. Try it again. Just don't mention Chick.
That's amazing.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
And don't you hate it when people answer their own questions? I do.
See how much better it works.
Come on, yes. Meant to work
That
like that.
sure is good. So is grilling season. That's right.
Yeah.
It's football season. Nothing goes with game day quite like Omaha Steaks. Order yours today at omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout. Get $30 off your $149 order. Make your next game day party a huge success with Omaha Steaks. Minimum order may be required.
Best gift out there, I'm telling you. Every year, I buy them for my out-of-town friends. That's the best. They really love them because they're delicious. And don't forget the lasagna. That's right. It should be called Omaha Steaks and lasagna. I'm going to call up the guys and see if they'll change the name.
Okay, yeah, let me know.
Do you agree with me on this?
It's terrific.
That or maybe Omaha Steaks and Frankfurters.
Well, those Jumbo Franks are
Okay,
just
sorry.
the greatest.
Okay, we'll get back to sports. Speaking of hot dogs, our sports guy is Chick McGee.
Oh, I
He
think
can
they're-
cut the mustard.
Hey, they're mocking you.
Catch up.
I relish the day. I relish the day.
I'm just here waiting for a bus. What happened?
Bless your heart.
Hey, Chick.
Holy hell.
Philadelphia and Houston are playing tonight. Who you got?
Which one?
See, there you go. See, you got that World Series and you got that football game. See, it was a stumper. Don't you hate it when you answer your own questions? I do.
I do.
Houston's getting 14 at home, everybody.
For a baseball game?
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of hits.
This joke sucks.
And speaking of Philadelphia, the baseball team, the wife of Phillies first baseman Reese Hoskins
Has died?
Reese peanut butter cups. She's been buying beers for fans during postseason games. The beer runs are suddenly as popular as the ones the Phillies keep putting on the scoreboard, but not last night. Hoskin tweets her location during postseason games, and
And if
fans.
you're 14, you can get a beer from the nice lady.
There you go, little boy.
This happened during Game 4 of the World Series last night, setting up another free beer round. She paid for about 100 beers and posed for selfies and photos with groups of fans in celebration. She's not happy in her marriage, you can tell.
No,
She sounds like she's having some fun.
Yeah,
A little free
elsewhere.
beer.
Sounds like she's looking for
outside
some strange.
Guys.
Side piece.
Yeah.
Looking for love in all the right. And this might be a story that Tom likes. Now,
Is this one about Elon Musk buying the Washington Commanders and changing the name back to the Redskins?
I knew it. We didn't laugh hard enough the first two times.
I didn't laugh at all
Yeah, we
because
didn't pay
I
attention
don't
to it.
think it's funny.
No, I think
say it's more
if
problematic than
if you've
funny?
been following the news, it isn't funny. It's true.
He's cramming it down your throat, whether
You
you
see,
like it or
Elon
not.
Elon loves his money.
I like that.
Elon loves his money. Although he's
don't
probably going to
ruin
lose
that
most of
great
it on
song.
Twitter.
Never,
They have holiday cups already? Come on.
never mind. Starbucks is here.
November.
Well, thanks very much.
I bet they don't say Christmas on them. And that's, Josh, I know that upsets you.
You know that these coffee cups in the tripartite commission is there's the three groups that run the world.
It's the Pentaveret.
They have Thanksgiving cups.
You see the symbol right here in the mermaid. That means
I am tired of Thanksgiving getting
Me too.
getting the
Short
shaft.
It does get the
I'm
shaft.
not. I think it's fine.
You would think it's fine.
Great holiday.
No, the thing that I dislike the most are the
Cyber Monday. and Black Friday.
When you say it like that.
Yeah, you don't like to shop.
Like the Washington Commanders.
Tom Griswold. No,
It doesn't work.
I hate it.
It doesn't work.
But also, you hate
nothing.
it. Dad, you hate it until you come in on Monday and you go, you know, the Allbirds people had a great sale. I got 10 pairs for the price of 6.
For a nickel 98. It was amazing.
I have Ace. Now, I don't think we're giving Thanksgiving the short. Is it shrift or shift?
Shrift. In that case, yeah.
It's always shrift.
Yeah.
Use shrift in another way.
I don't think you can.
Is that it? Is there a tall shrift?
Do you
Let me
know?
look it up for sure.
Willie, I debated in my head quickly there to tell you this or not. Your father insisted on us working on Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
For years and years and years because he didn't want to come up with an excuse to have to go to other people's homes for Thanksgiving.
So I have to work. I can't.
I have to
No, I know.
work. I can't.
That's called the Aunt Susan rule. I totally know that.
That's exactly right. And I don't know how he got off that. I got a couple ideas, but we're the only people in the world that had to work Friday.
Yeah.
No, it was typically the largest day of retail sales, and many of our clients
Here we go.
wanted to have their products discussed on the radio.
This is very interesting. Short shrift, careless treatment, scant attention, quick work. But the word shrift itself, Tom, you can just have a shrift, but it's got churchy sort of implications. It's the act of shriving, of course.
Of course.
Confession to a priest. You give him the shrift.
What?
And absolution given by a priest is known as a shrift.
I've never heard that.
Well, you're Catholic in name only.
Oh,
a C-no,
You're a lapsed.
Yeah. When was the last
All
time?
those years at Catholic school.
Well, you're just walking through it.
One of my favorite comedians is Bill Shrift. Used to write for Letterman.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Once again, swing and a miss.
Jake Jr. Josh, he said the definition of shrift was very interesting.
Yeah, churchy is how he described it. I've never heard anything explained so half-assedly.
So why is this? It's amazing that
short shrift.
Short shrift is stuck around.
Yeah.
Very odd. Okay, well, we're not going to give Thanksgiving the short shrift on this show.
That's right.
No, we love Thanksgiving.
When we come back, we're going to play a Thanksgiving classic.
Love it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
no, that's not right.
He's down, Jim.
The turkey's down, Jim. You don't mean a song about Thanksgiving, do you?
It'll make you fart.
Because lots of food.
You ever fart at the table, Tom, and try to...
No, I used to like to get up on the table and light it.
Oh, that's
Really?
very
tradition.
Move the mashed potatoes over.
Right.
We're doing a spread eagle in the air.
Right over.
I'm gonna need a benzomatic torch.
Talk about a horn of plenty, huh?
Don't leave during this. He farts on the table. Come on in.
Do you have a cornucopia on your Thanksgiving table?
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
The little horn
The
basket.
horn with the
It
fruit
means
coming
horn
out
of
of it.
plenty.
Horn of plenty.
It's that.
It's got all the gourds in it.
Yeah.
It's churchy, you know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, therefore it doesn't exist.
No, I'm sure it's,
We know how you
it's
work.
some pagan ritual that you
No,
probably
you know what it is.
Actually, I don't know. It may be.
Sorry. Well, let's talk about the gift-giving season and what we can give.
That's a cornucopia right there. That
Used
little
to-
horn thing.
I've seen him in paintings, never had one.
Like a giant bugle.
You probably draw them in grade school or something.
Yeah,
I have one.
no.
Christy has one because she pretends to be Catholic.
No, because I host
Once again.
Thanksgiving.
We know your real name, Christy Lipstein.
Dreidel, dreidel, heard you singing it.
Do you know that
I'd be fine with that.
Josh's chapter in his autobiography, the Thanksgiving chapter, once again, is "There Will Be Gravy." That's right. It's violent, funny enough. I want to talk about my buddy Steven Singer at Steven Singer Jewelers because he's got the #1 gift right now. Of course, you find him by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. And what are you going to find that #1 gift? Diamond stud earrings. They've got the new Anita diamond stud earring set, and it's Anita as in I like to be in America. Anita diamond stud earrings under $300. And we're talking real diamonds, real diamond jewelry, all kinds of real diamond jewelry from Stephen. And you can shop right now for the holidays. Stephen is famous for his 100-day, 100% no-hassle money-back guarantee. If she doesn't like it, send it back. And by the way, the shipping is free both ways. So do it right now. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com, click on the Anita Diamond Stud Earrings, or click on whatever it is you're looking for. Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust is Steven Singer. Once again, it's IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, we have Christmas balls in the news.
Oh!
Also, for the second day in a row, news about a hearse.
Yeah.
Very, very odd news. And we've got Spider-Man in the news. So don't go anywhere. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
You might as well shoot me when the beer runs out.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Thanks so much for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning on Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Mark Allison. You can see the show right now on our YouTube channel anytime. Just go to YouTube and search The Bob and Tom Show. Next thing you know, you're in the studio watching as it happens. Jeff Oskey switching back and forth between the cameras. There's Tom, there's Willie, there's Pat Godwin. Wait, is that Pat Godwin? Ace Cosby, Josh Arnold, Christy Lee, and the sports director, Chick McGee. All there, all live on the YouTube. Check it out, won't you? And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Bono's latest tour is not for a new album. The U2 singer has now published and has a best-selling book, Surrender, 40 Songs, One Story, out this week already on the top 10 on Amazon.com. He opened his promotional tour Wednesday before thousands of screaming fans at Manhattan's Beacon Theater. Former President Bill Clinton was among his famous admirers in the audience, which often stood and cheered and sang along to famous U2 songs. Rachel Wood, not too worried about Madonna. She'll be upset about how Rachel portrays her in the film Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Rachel Wood figures Madonna has a sense of humor because she let Yankovic do Like a Surgeon, and the movie is a parody of music biopics. It stars Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al. Weird, the Al Yankovic story, is out on Roku tomorrow. And Rolling Stone magazine has upgraded its list of the 500 greatest albums of all time to a book, plus modernized it to be not so heavy on the rock. Back in 2003, when it was published, the top album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. I'm not going to reveal what the current number one is, but let's just say Sgt. Pepper is not the top Beatles album on the list. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian John Campanera.
Vin Scully is funny because he's one of these announcers that loves to read lips. Wait a minute, here comes Tracy out of the dugout. He's in the umpire's face. It appears he wants to take the ump to Fuddruckers after the game. You know what makes me laugh is Skip Carey, Harry's son. He does the Atlanta Brave games.
Sure.
I listen to this guy when I can't sleep. Chipper Jones takes one on the outside, 3-1 on Chipper Jones. Don't forget all week long, we got the best of the Duke right here on TBS. John Wayne right here on TBS. There's a long fly ball. Looks like that's out of here.
I love that.
And you know, Harry's going, I can't believe that's my son. You know, Harry would get excited over the dumbest stuff. Hey! Check out the kid in the sombrero.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
From the exclusive Bob and Tom Salon comes a brand new fragrance.
Oblivious.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
Hello, yes. I seem to have lost my room key and I need another.
Name?
It's McCartney.
McCarthy?
No, it's McCartney.
Oblivious. That's one of those tricky Irish names that gives my computer fits. So is it MC with one big C, or one of those with a cute little C and a big C, or just two big C's?
It's a little C and then a big C.
Okay, then. And your first name?
Well, it's Paul McCartney.
Okay, Mr. McCartney. And are you here with a group?
Not anymore.
Oblivious.
This is the scent for the unaware.
You know, one of the most meaningful things that's happened to me since I've been the governor president,
Oops.
Oblivious. This is the scent for the intellectually absent.
Good morning, sports fans.
Good morning, Chick. What do you have for us today?
Well, I've got nothing.
Great.
Oblivious.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Oblivious. Oblivious perfume is available at fine retail outlets everywhere. In fact, it's probably right in front of you and you didn't even notice. Oblivious.
You know, it'll take time to restore chaos, but we will.
Oblivious.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Well, internet porn.
Well, there's
photography.
You know, people don't go, photography. People don't go to porn shops anymore.
No?
You know, because of the internet.
Oh, that's
But I think you miss out on the social aspect.
Is there a social aspect to that?
Yeah, well, you avoid eye contact. Try to hide your titles. Tranny. Oh, no, I was working on my car. The other day, I was watching gay porn.
Uh-oh.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I was watching pro wrestling.
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 7 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time and saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7.
Kim.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk.
Yo.
There's Pat Godwood.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey,
All right.
move on.
Okay.
What's the problem?
He gave you a short shrift.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hi.
Hey, I like your glasses. Were you in the Swifty Lazar will?
You know who Swifty is?
You know I don't know who
He's a famous...
I don't even know who Swifty Lazar is.
famous
It'd be great. If you knew who he was, you'd be going, yeah, those are the same glasses Swifty wore.
Oh, my gosh.
He's a famous Hollywood agent who is just as famous for his giant glasses.
Who do you represent? The Little Rascals? How long ago was Pickford?
Johnny Weissmiller.
Oh, my.
There's Swifty.
Oh, okay.
So am I right? Look at the glasses.
All right.
Okay.
Could have gone with Bud Melman, maybe.
Both
Harry
deceased.
Carey.
Harry Carey, yeah.
okay,
I
very
get that
good,
a lot.
Right, yeah.
You know what's funny is when you talk about jokes after they're told. That's really. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. We got a lot to get to. Oh, so sorry. Can you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Bob and Tom. It's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hey,
you
Donnie.
sound down, Donnie.
I'm a little down in the dumps right now, Tom.
What happened?
What happened?
I lost a bunch of money playing pool at Benny's last night.
Oh.
I should have stuck with darts or golden tea, but some dude hustled me real bad.
What happened?
Well, I should have seen it coming. First off, he was rocking a gold nugget pinky ring.
Yeah.
That's
Had his own cue when he walked in, and had a glass eye.
What does that have to do with the name?
Well, he looked like Post Malone with bad credit. I should have seen it. Why's come dudes with glass eyes always rock at playing pool anyways?
I don't know.
Probably because they don't get distracted by the waitress with the big jugs and their sideways vision while shooting a combo.
Guess that's it.
Man, my mom Phyllis used to date this dude named Bubby, and I was just a small fry at the time. But he used to hustle down at the Expo Bowl regular,
Right.
and he had a glass eye, and it was real milky. Sometimes we'd use it if we was playing board games and missing a marble during aggravation. Well, anyways, I remember sitting at the big table first time ever during Thanksgiving, hearing stories about Swifty Lazar and how Buddy and my mom Phyllis hustled Minnesota Fats.
Minnesota Fats, he was great.
Yes.
Yeah, but they took the shirt off his back.
Wow.
Of course, they were playing strip pool back then, which is basically strip poker, but with a lot more shots where you're bent over and can see your whole crouch. Anyways, according to Uncle Sonny, my mom Phyllis had Minnesota Fats buck naked in less than 20 minutes.
Wow.
By the way, is it butt naked or buck like a deer? And do you nip it in the bud or nip it in the butt?
You nip it in the bud, and it's buck naked.
Yes.
A buck and bud, not.
So there are no
Well,
butts.
Josh, I know in the past, whenever I begged to nip it in the butt, Angel Skinner explained it was only for birthdays and the day after Thanksgiving.
Why the day after Thanksgiving?
She called it Brown Friday. That's how it better run. Todd Boners and small claims court at 11, and we both need clip-on ties.
Okay.
Nothing worse than dressing up like Swifty Lazar.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
Speaking of Swifty Lazar, what did you bake in there? You brought something in. Josh called it a turd cake.
No, I did not. I said, oh, is this the turd casserole that Tom was referencing yesterday at the Thanksgiving dinner?
No, it's fudge, but it's fudge made out of something that's very unlikely.
Oh,
How about that? Yeah, I don't know how
Turd
else to
fudge
explain
would be unlikely.
Is it
Just like the movie The Help.
is it meat free?
It is meat free.
Meat free, okay.
Yeah, it is
Well,
meat
it's
free.
fudge.
Well, she said unlikely. The most unlikely thing would be, well, this is
Ground beef fudge.
yeah, might be pretty good.
Wow, that's.
I'd have a fudge burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to. Are you supposed to bury the headline, not just meat free?
No, I'm
So
saying.
we can't wait.
Do you remember the time? Every once in a while, even as an adult, you learn something. And I mean, collective you, not you personally, Chick, because we know that's not going to happen. You become educated, and you make a choice. You realize that you were wrong.
Yeah.
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 Remember the time they brought? We had the news story
Like
about.
to see the list?
We had the news. I don't mean you're accepting my job offer. We have the. Remember the story about the donut hamburgers?
You all loved them. Yeah, you all loved them.
And we thought, oh, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, they were really delicious.
Yeah, we
What
heard
next?
all
Turned out to be good, didn't they?
Next.
Josh, I'll explain how radio works to you later.
I don't want you to.
No.
You know what? You will explain it to me how radio works, and then you'll do it again 10 minutes later thinking that you hadn't done it yet.
You ruined it with, guess what's not in the fudge? Meat-free, and you pissed all over it.
I would be thrilled if it was ground beef fudge. Because my point is those hamburgers and those donuts were delicious.
Not hearing me.
He's saying the sweet and
The
the
sugar,
savory paired,
because
yes.
the donuts, it was almost like, it's the same reason you like ketchup on all your stuff. It's just sugar.
He doesn't like. Gosh.
It's lobster tail sugar.
I like ketchup.
I've watched, Chicky goes to some fancy steak place, Ruth's Jesus Christ Steakhouse, whatever it's called, and then he pours
tell you
ketchup
something.
all over the thing.
If you haven't sat at their Last Supper table, you're missing something.
Yeah. At first, it's weird that everybody's on the same side. But it does,
You really get used to it.
You really do.
There's water, then there's wine. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I like ketchup on my eggs. You like ketchup on your eggs?
God.
No?
If it's a breakfast sandwich with potatoes, yes, but otherwise, no.
The point is the sweet and the savory. I'll talk in terms that our chef will understand, Jess. This is a meat-based fudge.
It is not meat based at all.
Why are you doing
You
this?
said no. You said the exact opposite.
God.
I said it's an unlikely ingredient that makes.
Do we have to
the
guess
fudge.
what it is after tasting the fudge?
You can, but I bet you don't. But yeah, it is a savory.
I thought you guessed. There's
yeah,
no
it is
meat
a
in
it is meat free, guys. We can move
Next
past the
break,
meat.
will you please bring it in? We'll try to guess. Is that fair?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Have we finished sports yet?
Is it a domesticated pet?
Fair question.
No, it is.
That is
fudge.
not a fair
Bugs?
question.
There are bugs in there?
Oh, I bet there are bugs in there.
I think.
Oh, crickets?
Cricket fudge? I love that.
Don't. The idea is
That
to
wouldn't be
taste-
meat-free,
ta-
you
taste it
guessed
and guess.
Are crickets considered meat?
How's it feel?
They are. They're a source of protein.
How's it
yeah.
feel, us all guessing, while you're trying to have us
Yeah.
not guess, while you were guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was making
Yeah.
a statement, not a guess. Now, could we conclude sports mercifully?
Stupid world record.
Jess, I don't know if you heard Elon Musk is buying the Commanders and changing the name back to Redskins.
That's not true, and I still don't get it.
I would have believed it.
Snyder's selling the team. Dan and Mrs. Snyder over there.
So he's just going to become a rich guy. What is it? What'd you say?
A rich guy in a boat.
Rich guy that owns a boat.
Short little guy in a boat. That's all he is now. Monster Jam, and it's
She's going to divorce him as soon as that's sold.
If
And she gets half the money.
Well, she might get another half of a half because she owns half.
Well, I still think
there you go.
Maybe they're happily married.
I'm sure that's plenty.
Really?
Not everybody loves getting divorced like you do.
Not everyone makes
Hang on
I
a
didn't even
second.
know she was
Wait a
married.
second.
Hang on a second. I think just parenthetical to this. You may want to lay off. You've got her really mad about something
really
else.
wasn't my fault.
You said before.
I'm the one that loves getting divorced.
You've got statistically, 99% of the time, it's the woman's fault. I read articles in lawyer info.
You're going to be reading instructions on how to eat hospital food.
How to eat with your jaw wired shut.
When Christy takes that bat and shoves it down your throat after the initial whap to the nose. I'm bleeding.
God, he's in a meeting right now.
Did you say whap?
You whap him in the nose.
Whap.
That means wet ass.
Yeah,
I was going to say bat, but it doesn't work.
Sweet, sweep. Oh, no.
Is that sports?
Monster Jam and its toy partner Spin Master broke the Guinness World Record for the largest display of monster truck toys.
Oh, boy.
Doesn't that beat everything? Over Halloween weekend, 10,005 monster truck toys were arranged on a ramp to create the Monster Jam logo before they were all released to race down the ramp.
Wow.
Actually, I'd watch that. Wouldn't you, Willie?
It's cool.
It sounds kind of fun, yeah.
I'm telling you, the best thing on YouTube or TikTok or anything, all those videos you can watch, there's this guy who races Hot Wheels cars. He puts them beside each other. Well, this week we've got a doobie-doobie and a doobie-doobie. Here they go. And they go down. It's amazing.
How do you feel about the TikTok video where you watch the Chinese siphoning all your personal information?
Yeah,
You
right?
like that one?
They had it
Is
way
that a good
before.
one?
That's good.
Or
And you see the one that last week where the guy dropped the beaker that had the COVID virus in it all over the place?
Yes, yeah.
That was
and he
about
goes,
3
hey,
years
maybe
old.
we should lock this place down. They went, no. If we have to deal with it, so does the rest of the world. I love that video.
That's cool.
Have you seen the marble races? The marble races are fun, too. They're dug through.
I have not only have
saying
Chick and I been to a Monster Jam. We have emceed one. And were you with me the time we almost got run over by the truck?
Yep. And then later, someone did get run over.
Aren't they insanely loud?
Yeah, they're great.
So loud.
Yeah, I bet they're fun.
They're
yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had our own monster truck there for a while.
But I just meant for you to be that close.
Yeah, we were down on the field, and they were getting ready to start. And when one of those goes by, it's scary.
I've got to go.
They're
I've always
great.
wanted
Super
to.
fun. But yesterday, it's funny because there's so much road construction here. I was caught in a monster traffic jam. Yeah,
Actually, my mother accompanied me to that monster truck.
Oh, wow.
And they were singing the national anthem. When it gets to the land of the free, I hear behind me my mom saying, "You pay for it, honey."
That's so funny.
Oh, so sad.
Oh, couldn't even just allow the anthem to be.
Bitching and moaning and bitching.
Oh, yikes.
Tom, we need to host a Monster Jam, and we can do a musical number as the MCs. You want to know what it is?
What?
This is the jam. It is the Monster Jam.
The Monster Jam.
Oh.
He's on board. Look.
Oh, yeah. Because there's of course the famous car, the Gravedigger.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you've never been to one of those, they're great. If you take little kids, though, make sure to take the ear things.
But I bet they lose their minds.
protection,
They just
yeah.
can't
I got to
believe-
ride in one. It was fun.
Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I love. They brought out a mobile home, not a trailer,
Yeah.
big whatever they call them.
Yeah.
And crushed it. God, that was funny.
Manufactured housing.
And the people who were in it,
What's the
furious.
name of
They were okay.
What's the name of the monster? Stegosaurus or whatever? Robosaurus?
Yeah, right.
Crushes the cars. That guy's.
Didn't
nuts.
they crush your? Didn't you have a?
Oh, the French car,
What did you have? A Renault Alliance? I think it was?
Yeah. I that was crushed at a demolition derby. That didn't have anything.
Yeah, that was at the fairgrounds. I remember that.
I think they. Oh, did they crush the hog that we had?
I think
half
they did.
camo.
Remember they gave me a sledgehammer to knock the windows out.
Yep.
And
that's cool.
None of the windows had shatterproof glass. It was just like you hit the window, and it was the same glass you make beer bottles out of.
Oh, man.
It was frightening. If I had gotten
Is
hit
that
in that
legal?
car, I don't.
It's not legal.
I don't know. I don't
Back
think
then-
Renault cares, probably,
Okay.
anymore.
They used to bring an old car to the college campus during finals week, and they would have a sledgehammer, and you'd pay $1, and you could take out your stress on the car.
Oh, see, I love that.
Yeah.
That's better than can I please bring my dog? Test stress me out.
Oh no, they're using cats now too. Taking
and
the cats.
No, right now they just have a stand where they're selling, certain drugs.
Oh, yeah, ADD drugs.
Yeah.
It's called the pharmacy.
Yeah, we were having fun.
Yeah. Just trying not to get the ones that have the fentanyl in them this year.
Something to take the edge off.
He's not. I know he's making a joke, but in college, I did during a test. I went to go blow my nose, and there was a Kleenex in the trash can, and it was pink, like the color of Adderall, like someone.
Oh no way!
Yeah, and in all seriousness, there's going to be a huge problem because they're putting fentanyl in the fake Adderall. So warn your kids if you're one of them.
Yes, absolutely.
Be extraordinarily careful. Very, very serious business. In any event, congratulations to the Monster Jam people. You got to check out the video.
I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. Do you have
But we watched some cool stuff.
Yeah, we did watch some cool stuff, but I'd love to see it.
Okay, well.
By the way, have you seen these bumper stickers?
Oh, yeah, they've been around forever.
Honk if you've been married to Christy Lee. I find this to be cruel.
So noisy out there.
I thought it was the traffic jam that people were pissed about that I was stuck in yesterday.
Let me see that. That actually does say honk. Where'd we get those?
We got those years and years
Did you
ago.
find this to be funny? Did you approve?
Why not?
I've been just married just as many times as you.
You want a bumper sticker too?
I want a bumper sticker.
Thank you.
I was in this monster traffic jam, Josh.
Yes,
They have signs now. You can parallel park on the freeway while you're stuck there. You can practice because the geniuses that decided.
That's sports, and once again, if you take nothing from this sportscast, just hear me now, believe me later.
Elon Musk.
Dan Snyder and Mrs. Snyder are selling the Washington football team.
Elon Musk. Right?
Elon's gonna buy it and change the name back to Redskins. I'm telling you, when it happens, you're gonna go, wow, Tom was right.
You need to come off the air right now and explain that to me.
No, the joke is there.
See, if you've been following the Twitter purchase by Elon, see what's happening is kind of a retro thing. Never mind.
A retro
That's
thing.
a very kind way to put it.
Yeah.
Are you guys really that worried about that?
No.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I could
No, I
care
think
less
You're all
about
concerned.
Twitter.
I don't think anybody's aware.
We need more bad information out there. That's what I say.
If you get your information from Twitter, you deserve to be misinformed.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
If you're not getting your information from Lester Holt, you're not getting the true information. He plays bass, you know.
The mainstream media is not to be trusted either.
I agree.
Underground newspapers, that's all I read.
That's the real, Weekly World News. That tells it like it is.
We have Jess Hooker here. She is our chef. And Jess, are you doing any special prep for Thanksgiving that will be helpful for the rest of us when we come back? Do you have any Thanksgiving tricks that you do?
Yeah.
Because these guys think that Thanksgiving gets the short shrift.
We do sometimes.
It's like the middle child.
Starbucks should have a cup.
The first kid you really take care of. The second one, we've been down this road. Then the last one, we just blew that. Let's try to focus on this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Willie and I are middle children.
Willie was a third.
Jess, are you?
No, I'm the oldest.
Okay.
They don't care about me at all.
Did you tell me that you made dressing out of White Castles that one year? Or
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's famous. That's become a thing.
That's a thing now, man.
Yeah.
It's really
I'm going to do it for our Thanksgiving here. We're going to celebrate here with the big green egg and
turkey.
Yeah.
Are we going to dress up like pilgrims?
And are you really? Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah.
No.
Big hats and
Yes,
buckles.
you are.
A buckle hat?
Yeah, I'd love a buckle hat.
Yes, you are.
And what happened to my... do we still have the turkey outfit? Is that in some warehouse somewhere?
I think it's at the shack.
Yeah, let's...
And I'm going to dress up as one of the people who helped teach the pilgrims how to celebrate.
That's right.
I'll be on the news the next day.
Oh, boy.
It will be canceled.
Because it was a very loving time.
It sure was.
Everyone got along.
A big circle with a red line.
Can I help?
No.
I don't think you had arrived yet.
Wrong movie.
Wrong boat.
We'll be back in a moment. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
got some extra from the Bob and Tom Show.
With us in the studio, comedian John Garrett. You have a straight job? I mean, like a normal day-to-day thing?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm actually a CPA, believe it or not. Yeah, and
that spells party.
Yeah, it does. Most people think CPAs are hysterical. Yeah. No, of course not. We're dorks, big dorks. But and honestly, on behalf of all accountants out there, I'd like to say that we don't all do taxes. Some of us prefer to embezzle. It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040. That was a tax joke for the accountants.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
And thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Jess Hooker, the cooker, on her way in, as well as our West Coast Mountain correspondent, Al Jackson. Find out more about him at aljacksonlive.com. You can also get his children's book, Where is Baby Ford? He's the co-host of the nationally syndicated daytime talk show Daily Blast Live, perhaps seen in your television market. And when he's not on the TV, he's calling into our show on Thursdays to give a quiz to Tom to try to get him a little more hip and urban and cool. Oh, we know it's impossible, but Al likes to have fun, and we like to have fun as well. Al Jackson on a Thursday right here, coming up on Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. The bad news is you did not win Wednesday night's huge $1.2 billion Powerball jackpot. The good news is that means the prize will grow to an even larger $1.5 billion ahead of the next drawing on Saturday night, the third largest lottery prize in U.S. history. The numbers drawn Wednesday night, 2, 11, 22, 35, 60, the red Powerball, 23. No one has won the top Powerball prize since August 3rd, making for 39 consecutive drawings without anyone matching all 6 numbers. What's behind 3 months of lottery futility? It's just simple math. The odds of winning the jackpot, an abysmal 1 in 292.2 million. The ground shaking and swelling at Mauna Loa, the largest active volcano in the world, indicating it could erupt. Scientists say they don't expect that to happen right away, but officials on the Big Island of Hawaii are telling residents to be prepared in case it does erupt soon. Hawaii volcanoes like Mauna Loa tend not to have explosive eruptions like Mount St. Helens in Washington state. That's because Hawaii's volcanoes have magma that's hotter, drier, and more fluid and doesn't trap as much gas. Volcanoes like Mount St. Helens have magma that traps more gas, making them more likely to explode upon eruption. That's a look at things you may have missed, and perhaps you learned something. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Is that sports?
No! We haven't done any sports.
Not at all. We're coming back with the college football rankings that matter. And
so none?
NFL.
Who talks about the rankings of college
trades
football?
Because
like half of America, and that is a bummer.
College football.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, fellas, this is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program 24/7.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The game of football we are familiar with today has changed somewhat from the original version invented in the mid-19th century. With roots in rugby and soccer, the game used an odd egg-shaped ball made from a pig's bladder. Several Ivy League colleges had teams that competed, and eventually professional clubs were formed. In one of the most violent and famous games in history, the Redskins soundly defeated the Cowboys on the field at Little Bighorn Stadium in Montana. The quarterback, George Costa, was not available for comment after the game.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Bob and Tom, all the time, in your ear.
Today's Cliff Notes Theater, the monumental epic movie Titanic.
Oh. Man, this is some boat. Uh-oh.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. Cliff Notes Theater, when you just don't have time to set through the whole movie.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. So that's how you know you're too high.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom,
morons on my team.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Yeah.
Currently being hated by everyone in the room. There's Jess Hooker. Where's our Fudge?
I forgot to get it.
Okay. There's Ace Cosby.
Josh is okay.
Thank you, Ace. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning, everybody.
I'm Chick McGee. I'll go run and get the Fudge, and there's Tom because it's around the corner.
Right. That's where it's made, chick.
I want some milk or some lemonade. I touched my boobies for milk.
Unbelievable. He's doing his own show over there. We'll wait. Jess Hooker has prepared some special fudge with a secret ingredient.
I've got a new sound effect for
She said it's not meat, but we're going to find out what it is. And
Why would you think there would be meat in fudge?
that would be a surprise.
It would. It would. But
if there's any way.
So would staplers.
There should be a hot dog. If there's a hot dog laying on top of the fudge, that would be really. Hey, by the way, Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition is sponsoring the Christy Lee News Desk, and it's available exclusively at Target.
Nice.
Oh, I like that.
How about that?
Nice sound effect.
Yes.
So it's available at Target. Oh, bullseye. Very, very good. You want to play a quick round?
Go.
Do you guys remember Bullseye barbecue sauce?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whatever happened to that?
That was good, too.
Bullseye.
Yeah.
Still out there.
Okay.
Around, yeah.
All right.
Very sweet.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. What's a bullseye?
Do you remember? Do you remember the
Barbecue.
short-lived brown eye?
Yeah, it was mostly a lot of molasses.
Tasted like ass.
It was filled with Olestra, wasn't it?
Yeah. Blastamouth.
In retrospect, it wasn't a very good name.
Okay, the way this game works, I'm only allowed to use
One letter.
one syllable words, but I can string as many together as I want.
That's right.
And here we go. Fudge.
Candy.
Packer. Pack. Fudge
Correct.
packer.
No. Ass.
Butt.
Butt packer?
Let's see, that would be two syllables. Brit.
Fanny pack.
Yes.
Wow.
It's called fanny pack?
Well,
fanny pack is the answer.
Yeah.
See, in England, fanny means the opposite of what it means in the U.S. of A.
What's that, Ace?
What was the clue for pack?
Fudge.
All right.
I mean, it worked.
Give one to Ace. See how he does.
All right. Only Ace can guess. Or is he giving us the clues?
He's giving us the clues.
Well, he doesn't have the cards, and I can't throw
give
them
him
over
the
there.
cards.
Okay. Now, hey, some of them you can't say on the radio, so be careful.
He knows. He's been on the radio longer than any of us.
He's a legend.
Ready the pink or the black?
Pink.
Okay.
Well, they're all
Fanny. Oh, that's not a clue. Pink.
Fruit.
Fly.
Banana.
Potassium.
That's one syllable.
Many syllables.
Banana is the
Banana.
banana hammock.
Yes.
Banana hammock. Okay, very good.
Look at you.
Potassium.
I mean, it would be legit in a different game.
I was rushed.
Okay, I've got one more clue.
All right.
Supercalifragilistic.
Dick Van Dyke.
That
Did you see he was out wandering around giving people money the other day?
Yeah, that's so
Dick
sweet.
Van Dyke was?
Yeah.
So he's lost his mind.
Yeah.
No, he's an elderly gent. What is he, mid-90s now?
Yeah.
Well, feed some birds. You don't need to give money to people.
He's beloved, Josh.
I was talking to his grandchildren about this.
I don't have many tomorrow.
Jesus, we get Grandpa in here. He's giving our money away.
If you give money away, people will expect it, right?
That's
It's a
Maybe his
dangerous,
kids pissed
dangerous
him
precedent.
off.
Okay, now.
I'll show them.
So we were just playing the game called Poetry for Neanderthals. Not safe for work edition, available exclusively at Target. Thank you very much. Now, we are being handed the fudge. And
Are you gonna hand it to
Jess
You don't know
Hooker
what's
has
in
made
it,
this fudge.
Boy, it's rich.
Got nuts in it.
And it's an unexpected ingredient. Is that the unexpected ingredient? Those nuts?
No.
These nuts are.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, this looks like a chocolate fudge. I
You
would
want
say.
to taste
offhand.
these nuts?
I don't need
Just put these nuts in your mouth.
Okay.
Come on.
You don't need a snack.
So it's a chocolate-based fudge, obviously.
It is. There's cocoa powder and powdered sugar and
You know who
vanilla,
likes cocoa?
butter.
Bobo likes cocoa.
Bobo like cocoa.
Damn it.
I know it's hard, isn't it?
And John
I'm
Lennon's
used to
wife.
it by now.
Yeah.
And John
Oh,
Lennon's
you're the worst.
Yeah.
No, I invented it. This is delicious.
Bobo like girls.
It's very good, Jeff.
It's delicious, but so there's a secret ingredient. Can we ask, is it a powdered ingredient?
It is not.
Okay. Is it?
Not.
Cauliflower.
No, it's
goat's
not a
milk.
vegetable.
First time I made fudge,
Yeah?
the recipe called for marshmallow fluff.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not that. No.
Is it something we would commonly have in our cupboard at home?
I make something regularly that I use this for and bring it in here. It's a very different dish. But actually, Sam sent me this recipe.
One of my other sons.
Is
Yeah.
it liquid aminos?
No, it's not.
ghee? Is it ghee?
No, it's not. It's
Your special butter.
No, it's not. No.
He just said ghee.
Not special butter.
What's
No,
ghee?
that fudge is at home.
Ghee comes after B.
No, E.
No. E-F.
E comes after F. E-F ghee.
Right.
And when they talk, people listen. What the hell's going on?
Is it bananas?
No, this is it's not a fruit or a vegetable. It's actually a very artificial thing, but it is used widely in the United States.
Is it Coca-Cola?
No, it is.
Wait, hang on a second. It's an artificial ingredient?
It's an artificial
sweetener?
Fiberglass.
No, what? Yeah,
fiberglass.
So what? So what?
I've seen those commercials.
Cubic zirconia.
What equal is to sugar, this is to cheese.
Nacho cheese?
Oh.
Velveeta.
Velveeta.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's delicious.
Really good.
It's very tasty. No, are you going to post this recipe?
I can. It's not my recipe because I would never do something so gross. But it's I'll definitely post it.
It's very tasty. I'll tell you that.
Why do you use Velveeta, I wonder?
I don't know, but here's the thing. So when I went I went shopping and got everything, it was 2 pounds of confectioner's sugar.
How many
powdered
pounds?
sugar? 2
Whoa,
pounds.
a lot.
Okay, and then 2 sticks of butter. 8 ounces of Velveeta. It's like a block of cream cheese, basically. Think of it that way. There's barely any in there. I'm not sure. I guess you can just for the fact of saying it's Velveeta fudge, you know?
Don't we have a song about Velveeta?
I think we do. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think we can dig that thing up.
We can all just remember it.
Have we...
You play the original version. Let me
Get together once a year.
There it is, Velveeta fudge recipe.
Let's
Right
just
on.
fondly look back on it.
It's actually it's a recipe from the 50s. It was in a
really?
like a Better Homes and Gardens recipe type thing.
Oh, it's delicious. Thank you very much.
Back when women knew their place. Putting cheese and fudge.
Make your man happy.
She said she wants to work. Things like that were said. I'm just pointing out the evils of the old time.
Apparently, Velveeta added to the recipe makes it more creamy, I guess. I don't know. That's what they're saying. I can't.
I've
tell the
never made
difference.
fudge before, so I don't know.
This is great. You knocked that out of the park.
It is very good.
Is that sports, by the way? Have we completed our sportscast? There's no more.
Yeah, play your other kid.
Know your own.
Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Christy, we need the teaser, please.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
We have a deadly cobra missing at Venom Fest. We have tiger sharks in the news and a gal that almost dove into the mouth of one.
Oh, wait a minute.
Have you seen that video?
Did I miss the fact that this is Venom Fest?
Yeah.
Well, what the hell did they expect?
It's Midwest Venom Fest.
Fest.
Yeah. So that's
and
the
they
north
are
to
missing.
south
They are missing a deadly cobra.
Oh,
they'll find it.
What a bunch.
Next to the dead body.
The cobra will go. Oh, is there a problem?
We've got that all coming up, and pregnancy news happening. No one in this room, by the way.
No,
we didn't be told
Christy's
until the
daughter.
last moment.
Stop it. No, that's not even
That's why
funny.
she's coming in.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
A little funny.
When she comes in, don't let her have any coffee.
You'd have to watch it a lot. You'd probably pay a lot of money.
Story, pretty much.
Yeah, you'll be living with that baby in your basement before you know it.
Mom, I want sushi. You can't have any right now.
I want a cigarette and a beer, Mom.
Stunt that baby's growth.
What's the matter, Nana? Don't like these jokes?
There's Josh, number
Where's
3.
that bat?
He's going to kill you.
There's the bat.
Thank you, chick.
Once again, the next thing Josh is reading is a hospital menu. And that's right. Put the spaghetti in the
really
blender.
like
I'll eat it
those
through my straw. We're
teeth,
coming
do
right
you?
back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
You want to learn how to avoid a-holes in your life?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I do.
I do, Christy. I come in early.
Apparently, there is a gentleman, Robert Sutton, a professor of organizational behavior and engineering at Stanford University, has written 2 books about a-holes and how people can survive them. Here are his suggestions.
Pretty easy.
Steps to avoid and change the a-hole in your life.
Does it involve not going to an axe hurling bar?
Number 1, create physical distance. One of the most reliable ways to become an a-hole is to be around them. I've got to go.
I am out of here.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Hey, the holidays are right around the corner, and what better time to get some stocking stuffers and knock some people off of your Christmas list. Treat yourself or the Bob and Tom fan in your life right now at bobandtomstore.com. Spell it out, bobandtomstore.com. Brand new Bob and Tom hoodies, hooded zips, collared work shirts. Those are pretty cool. And the Bob and Tom Show hat, adjustable, fits any size head, the perfect stocking stuffer. Our clothing size is small, up to 4XL, even 5XL. If we don't have the item in the size you want, just check back. We're constantly restocking at bobandtomstore.com. My name is Mark Allison. Thanks so much for joining us here on a Thursday. It's November 3rd. We've got Jess Hooker in studio. Hooker the Cooker. And, oh, what's that smell? West Coast Mountain correspondent Al Jackson also going to be joining us right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. Bad news? No one won Wednesday night's huge $1.2 billion Powerball jackpot. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Good news? That means the prize has grown even larger to $1.5 billion ahead of the next drawing Saturday night. That is the third largest lottery prize in U.S. history. Wednesday night numbers 2, 11, 22, 35, 60, and the red Powerball 23. No one has won the top Powerball prize since August 3rd. Production of Apple products has been halted in a key Chinese city facing a coronavirus outbreak. Access to an industrial area of Xinjiao suspended after the city reported 64 COVID cases. That meant workers who assemble iPhones had to leave. The shutdown also means no one can enter or leave the city for a week except to deliver food and medical supplies. The ruling Communist Party in China is enforcing a zero COVID policy. And a preliminary study suggests a chemical in quote-unquote magic mushrooms could help ease the effects of depression in some hard-to-treat patients. The study says the results came after patients who'd gotten little relief from standard antidepressant meds got a single experimental dose of a chemical in certain mushrooms. While improvement was modest and did wane over time, it was promising enough to suggest further study is needed. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Introducing Evasive, the cologne.
Is it a cologne for men?
Oh, yes, but not ordinary men.
Evasive.
Evasive. It's the cologne for congressmen.
What's it smell like?
It's a tantalizing aroma that tickles the senses.
Evasive.
Okay, but what's it smell like?
It's a blend of scents that brings out the man.
What's it smell like?
Evasive.
Evasive. It's a delicate taste of odors derived from the delicious mixture of fine fragrances.
All right, come on. What's it smell like? Is it a musk? Is it an aftershave?
Evasive.
Let me answer your question with another question, and that is, what's best for the American people?
What does that have to do with how it smells?
What is the definition of the word smell, anyway?
So you're not going to tell me what it smells like?
You keep asking me what it smells like. Well, I'm trying to answer you, but you won't let me.
My God, you still haven't answered me.
Evasive.
Evasive, the cologne for congressmen.
Evasive, the cologne for congressmen, bottled in Washington, D.C.
Evasive.
Evasive. When you want answers,
we've got questions.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
Grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to
DUB.
What a mess we are today. This is the Bob and Tom Show with Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk.
Yes.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hello. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chicky.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
The little fudge maker. There's
All right.
Ace Cosby.
Hey, big game tonight.
Manning track phone.
That was big game tonight. Ace doesn't have a hot date.
Willie Griswold.
Not that you know of.
I can't imagine you're not in a relationship. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
And thank you for the pot calling the kettle black. Of course, the kettle is black. So, let's.
Okay.
Just wildly unnecessary.
All right.
Everyone forgot what I
Sue him, Ace. Sue him.
Litigation.
You know, it's time to put your feet up and have a beer.
Well, we have a couple things we have to get to first. I'm sorry. We're going to be talking with comedian Al Jackson shortly. Look forward to that soon.
Nope, he just heard that Ace joke.
Okay. We also have Jess Hooker in with us, and Jess is a fine cook and chef, and she has prepared
delicious brownies for us today.
No.
Fudge, excuse me. Fudge, excuse me. They're fudge.
It's close.
Have you ever heard the saying, you could mess up an anvil with a rubber hammer? Have you ever heard that?
They look like brownies. But it's fudge.
Yeah, but essentially fudge is just brownies without the flour, so you're not far off.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I just looked at this thing. And the point is, this fudge is made with
Velveeta.
Velveeta.
Yes.
I thought it was pretty good. I just had a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But
I have to watch my figure.
No, I had some dental work done right now.
Oh, geez, would be the worst.
Dam installed.
I haven't heard about that enough times.
Pat wants to know if
I haven't mentioned it once.
Pat wants to know if you had a dental dam installed. Like a permanent one.
Have you ever had that? Like a no skin, sloppy top? You ever have one of those?
What?
Just the dental.
Can you put that into English for me, Josh?
Just the dental dam.
Have you ever got a blowy with a...
Oh, jeez, I was going to put it into English, but
never mind. The answer is no. Let's move forward here. So you used Velveeta.
I did.
So I Googled Velveeta, and I found a couple of interesting news stories.
Yeah.
According to Food and Wine magazine, Velveeta cheese is releasing the Velveeta Martini.
Oh.
Remember this?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Please tell me it's the Velveetini.
It's called the Veltini.
No.
With Velveeta-infused vodka, olive brine, and vermouth.
They always come up with some weird stuff to get their name
I've
out.
seen they'll do the rim with Velveeta for Bloody Mary.
Oh, the Velveeta rim job?
The Velveeta rim job.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be careful which cheese you lick.
God. I thought we had the Velveeta nail polish.
We do, but I haven't finished talking about this disgusting drink. The Velveeta Martini. This is so gross.
Velveeta flavored vodka?
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. You can make
I wouldn't mind that.
It's similar to a black Russian. It's called the constipated Russian. Oh. That cheese really binds you up.
Do you remember that?
But you finally release when you hit that tree from drinking too many of them in your car.
We had glazed donut vodka. Remember that?
Yep.
I've never had such
And apple cider. It was so good.
Just a killer hangover.
Now, here we
I
go.
bet.
Velveeta, here it is, USA Today. Velveeta nail polish.
Right.
This was a $15 two-pack of nail polish, which...
Two-pack.
It's weird. It was a bottle of red polish called Finger Food Red and yellow polish, La Dolce Velveeta Yellow.
Live in La Dolce Velveeta. Oh, shoot. Is that what you're doing? I forgot that's what... so sorry about
Joke
that.
killer.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. You can sing when we have the Oreo-flavored nipple cream next break. Pat, you have a song about Velveeta nail polish?
She's into strange concoctions, painted up like a Barbie doll. Makeup and neurotoxins, perfume, she's tried it all. She wants me to smell her nails now, but they look like dripping cheese. I take a whiff of her polish, and it knocks me to my knees, like she has some strange disease. Oh, it looks like a nacho chip, La Dolce Velveeta yellow. Nails like a cheesy dip, that Velveeta should smell. Hey! One hand's finger food red, it's nice and kind of mellow.
This has been done before.
The other hand, late night snack, La Dolce Velveeta yellow. Josh, sing it with me, Velveeta yellow. One more time.
La Dolce Velveeta Yellow. Thank you very much.
Hack.
Very good.
That was very funny.
Obviously, it was in my brain from when you originally.
Of course. Absolutely.
I thought he just came up with
What
it
a
just then.
dumbass. I apologize.
I love that song.
You do like the original.
Oh, I love that song.
And that Ricky Martin can get any woman he wants.
Didn't we do that during the live show?
We did a version of it called Living La Vida Polka.
That's right. We dressed up in lederhosen.
That was the best.
Oh, God.
It was the best.
Tom loves to dress up in costumes.
Condo down in Boca. Living La Vida Polka.
Look how happy
Yeah,
he
I know.
That was funny.
Do you like watching like a song and dance band, like a big show like that?
Like Sammy Davis Jr. used to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah,
Do you have a closet full of your costumes, like the lederhosen and the... You used to have all those...
prison guard.
Well, I wore the Dick Mango
Yes.
orange thing when we did Monster Mash. And
Dick Mango wore that. What are you doing?
I mean, I borrowed it from Dick Mango for that.
Good save.
That Clark Kent-esque
By the way,
change
that was my orange suit.
Yeah, wasn't it your orange insoles jacket?
You know, I didn't want to
talk about how gigantic it was.
No, I didn't want to muddy the waters, if you will, by mentioning that it had been repurposed.
How big?
To answer your question, I do have the red sequin suit in my office, and then the rest of it's in a giant wardrobe box in Willie's garage.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of those old Bob and Tom denim jackets.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I sell them on eBay, and I don't report the money to the IRS. It's
You're not
very
the only
fun.
one.
Do you know if the thing I used to wear on my head is
Your vagina costume?
Yeah.
Excuse me, we can't discuss that.
What?
It's actionable. There's no statute of limitations on that statute.
That's not what was actionable.
I think there is. Me grabbing women and taking their bras off.
That's what was actionable.
They volunteered.
Well,
put me on that jury.
I can change that. We've got a sports bulletin,
This
Tom.
better be good.
A cheating scandal in a major sport.
Oh.
That's right. It's dubbed Baggate.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. We got to figure out what sport this is.
I know. I guess.
Wait a minute. I want to think this through. Baggate.
I love. Pat? Don't you love ham and roast beef on a nice bag cake?
Oh,
Oh, look, here we go. There we go.
Shut a wife.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Mark, don't let those hit the ground. It's bad luck.
It's not the American.
The chick dropped them
You know
immediately.
how hard it is to dry clean that stuff?
The floor's clean.
Sequin.
Was that wrong?
So, I'm sorry, Baggate.
I need a good
It's a
dry
major
cleaner.
sport?
It's baseball.
What major sport has a bag?
It's got to be. Well, baseball. It was a great guess.
Yeah? No?
Baggate has sent shockwaves across the professional cornhole world.
Oh, is this as cool as the chess thing where the guy's got the anal beads that are electric?
Not that cool.
They're electric.
How do you cheat? How do you cheat at cornhole?
I will tell you if you shut up.
You play sober?
Sneak up from behind.
A controversy sparked in August at the 22 American Cornhole League World Championships in South Carolina that was broadcast on ESPN, and I watched a little bit of it.
Still won't talk about hockey.
Devin Harbaugh filed a formal complaint against cornhole players Mark Richards and Philip Lopez, claiming the #1 ranked doubles team used illegal bean bags.
Turns out they were stuffed with weights and walleye fillet.
So close. Yeah. A Lake Erie fish joke.
Yeah, we have to do this again tomorrow.
I caught a walleye.
I thought the bags were way too thin, Harbaugh asserted. A $15,000 purse was on the line in the game where competitors tossed bags filled with resin beads into a hole on slanted boards, which are approximately 27 feet apart.
What were these things filled with?
Resin beads.
Don't they weigh them or something before the match?
I would think. After the complaint was lodged, officials performed a bag inspection.
Yes.
A bagectomy?
Let me see what you're looking at.
Do you have a bag inspection lately?
However, me?
Cough.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Lopez and Richards also wanted their opponents' bags to be inspected as well. Turns out none of the players competing were using regulation-sized bags.
No.
Officials ultimately...
Well, the regulation-size bag, one half of it's a little larger than the other.
Sure.
It's just
you
normal.
have that? Like
Don't worry about that.
One droops a little more than the other side? It's like a woman's boobs? Yeah, that's weird.
My right one hits the water first.
Oh, boy. I bet that water is cold.
Sorry about that.
I'd like to get a look at that.
Wait a minute. The wrong organ. You don't see that. You don't see porn stars. Have you seen Johnny Balls? He's like the Johnny Wad of balls.
That's why we call him Johnny Balls.
Here's your hockey.
Don't care.
St. Louis Blues.
Haven't been that good this year, though.
Hey-yo, hi-yo.
Okay, thank you very much.
News coming up here.
So, so these guys have gone to court? How are they going to prove that the bags were tainted?
They're going to have a duel.
Tainted bags.
They're going to have a duel, an old-fashioned duel?
Old-fashioned duel.
Slap each other in the face with gloves, and then...
That's exactly how it's going to go. I'll tell you how it goes when we come back.
I would think you would all, just before the match, you would take their special bags and give them a look-see and weigh them.
I can't believe they don't have their own. That the tournament...
Is it like the guy Donnie was playing pool with, brought his own cue? You bring your own bags?
I would think.
That's
Yeah.
no good.
Don't you have like good luck bags that you would practice with all the
but
time?
I mean, in the World Series, the teams don't bring their own balls.
Well, I'll explain what they might have done to them when we come back.
Excuse me, Mr. Umpire. If I pitch with this ball, I'm going to do better. Is that okay with
May
you?
I?
It looks a little smaller, sure.
More cornhole news coming up.
Well, we're not really drifting too far from our topic. We were talking about balls. Now we're talking about men's health. Very important. Lots of important tests to get done. Lots of interesting things going on out there in the world of men's health. Also, in our culture, we have become a digital culture, a digital society. This is where Roman comes in. Roman is the digital health clinic for men. Right now, Roman is offering genuine FDA-approved medications for as little as $4 per dose in the realm of ED, erectile dysfunction. So if this is something you're dealing with, don't feel bad. 52% of men over 40 experience some form of ED. Now, with Roman, we've been talking about them for years. They're famous for their very special free 2-day shipping and discreet packaging. What we're talking about today is $4 per dose. So get active right now and get on this. And by the way, a new address. So I'm going to make it real easy for you. You go to ro.co/BT show. So I have composed a poem much like Be Kind Rewind. It's ro.co/BT show.
Nice.
In the room, the women come and go. Talking of ro.co/BT show. That, friends, was a T.S. Eliot joke. I'd like to say hello to the 4 people out there who got that, Josh. You're welcome.
Loved it.
Once again, it's ro.co/BT show that I mentioned for 20% off. That's right, ro.co/BT show for 20% off right now at Roman. This is a special offer for Bob and Tom Show listeners. Once again, famous for the free shipping. And, of course, how does it work? Well, you get hooked up online with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional. So see what's going on. See if you're a candidate for one of these miraculous pharmaceuticals. ro.co/BT show for 20% off. I can see someone's going, I can't remember the poem exactly. Just remember, T.S. Eliot, in the room, the women come and go. Talking of ro.co/BT show. Someone out there, write me a letter of love. Coming right back with Al Jackson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Take that to the bank. 24/7. I know.
We just landed. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison. We are closing in on the shoe-in picks of the week. Chick McGee will be picking against the Week 8 winner, Brian Huber from Brookville, Indiana. He won the Big Green Egg Mini Max, getting 14 out of 15 games correct. Congratulations, Brian. And who knows, I could be talking about you next week as you pick against Chick McGee. All you have to do is pick the regular season pro football winners. Week 9 is on tap. It begins tonight with the Thursday night football game. Make sure you get your picks in before 8 o'clock Eastern tonight. It closes off before kickoff, so keep that in mind. And again, if you pick the most winners, you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max. It's a grill that is wonderful. It's sponsored by the folks at Big Green Egg. Find out more details and enter to win at bobandtom.com/contest. And good luck from all of us here at the Bob and Tom Show.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Christian Javier and Houston's bullpen combine on just the second no-hitter in World Series history, silencing that big lineup and a loud ballpark as the Astros blanked the Phillies 5-0 last night to even the World Series at 2 games apiece. The only previous no-hitter in the World Series was a perfect game by Don Larson of the Yankees against the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1956. From the NFL, Washington Commanders could soon be for sale. Owners Dan and Tanya Snyder say they have hired Bank of America Securities to consider potential transactions. Asked if the Snyders were considering selling part or all of the team, a spokesperson said, "We are exploring all options." NBA winners last night in regulation: Washington, Atlanta, Miami, Toronto, Chicago, the Clippers, Milwaukee, Dallas, and Memphis. Cleveland and the Lakers win in overtime. And just 2 games in the NHL last night. Toronto beat Philly 5-2, and Buffalo over Pittsburgh 6-3. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio, a family man, a clean liver. Now, when you're on stage, Jim, you don't do a blue kind of show, do you?
I'm very clean and kind of, I talk about cake for like an hour because, cake's an important topic.
Cake, tell me about cake.
Well, there's a lot of different. Cake's a powerful food. Cake can actually bring people together. It's Bill's birthday. Yeah, I hate that guy. There's cake in the conference room. Well, I should say hello.
Who am I to pass judgment on him?
It's his big day. There's so many types of cake. There's rum cake, which makes sense because we've all been eating cake and thought, this needs booze. Shot of liquor. I don't have time to eat and drink. There's fruit cake. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think that would be better. Fruit, good. Right. Cake, great. Right. Fruit cake, nasty crap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you tried fruit cake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, what is that, a Skittle?
Hi, man, this is Donnie Baker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
It's time now for the guy who would rather nitpick than have sex.
Baby, let's make love. We haven't been together since the start of the new millennium.
Well, technically, the new millennium doesn't start until January 1st, 2001. Yeah, obviously, there was no year zero, so
Okay, whatever, but come on, baby. I want to try this kinky thing I read about using warm vegetables. I've got carrots, potatoes, and your favorite, tomatoes.
That's kind of a common mistake. The tomato actually is a fruit, not a vegetable. Interestingly enough, the tomato is in the same family as the poisonous nightshade plant.
Listen, don't talk. Just come to bed. I'll tell you what. I'll give you.
It's odd that people call it that. There's actually no blowing involved. The term probably originated.
Forget it. I'm out of here. You can go yourself.
Technically, that's not possible.
This has been the guy who would rather nitpick than have sex.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
An overturned truck spilled 42,000 pounds of beer onto a West Virginia highway the day after Christmas.
Damn. I just picture hillfolk crawling out of the ditch immediately. Like the second the beers hit, all of a sudden there's 30 people. Oh, get him, Barry. Go on, get him, grab him.
Give me that straw.
They didn't ship it in a big tanker?
No.
You're thinking of gasoline.
Yes, gasoline goes in big tankers.
I've seen one filled with fat. It said, this fat is not edible. It's used for something else.
Non-potable fat.
Tanker. Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Oh, God.
Somebody once put a sign on my back that said, this fat is not edible. It is just used for other uses. Is that what you wanted, chick?
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. I get up a shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food.
Uh-huh.
Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love, and your wife says, "Go slow. I'm spilling my chili."
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Free skate.
Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk.
It's like to have the skates.
Oh, it's couples now.
I'm falling. Catch me.
I got you.
Oh, you saved my life.
Lord love a duck. There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold.
Many hellos to you.
Many. There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, gang.
This is Tom on piano.
It is not. It's the great Steve Ali.
And here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Can you play piano at all?
Pardon me?
Can you play piano?
I do not. I never took piano lessons. I cannot play piano. I wish I could, certainly.
Learn. It's never too late.
Do you play a piano?
No, it's too late for me.
Do you play violin?
No, I used to play viola, though. I played for 2 years.
How about banjo?
I am learning, yes.
Are you?
Are you?
You keep saying that.
When did you...
what do you mean I keep saying that?
Yeah, we haven't heard
I have a tape recording of him saying that.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if...
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure. Jess still just cackles.
She
loves it.
She's laughing at the fact that Godwin has just completely stepped on. I'm sorry. Oh, there's Al. Let's check in with Al Jackson.
Al, nice.
Al, that is like a pink velour.
Yes.
It's a full body velour, Tommy, just for you.
Let's see that.
No. It's a onesie.
Yeah, get that mic up to your face so we can hear you, Al.
No short sleeves, Al. No short sleeves.
It must be felt.
I usually cover it with a shawl. Yeah, I look like I'm working at a very high-end car wash.
No, man, that's cool.
Is that the 23andMe logo behind you?
That's right. He's
23andG. It's my podcast about hip-hop that will be out next week. But yeah, I told you it's about how hip-hop marketing affects everything that consumers see and do. That's why Snoop is handing out Coronas on the beach. As a magical black man in his 50s.
That's right.
So it's called 23 what now?
23andG, and not 23andMe.
You know what the G stands for, Tom?
The G stands for goodness.
No, it doesn't.
Goodness.
What?
So close.
Not in this case.
Oh, it stands for $1,000.
No.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Is this?
Do you know the phrase OG?
Original G, right?
Which is?
Original gangster.
There you go.
Oh, gangsta.
Yeah.
Am I right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it right.
That's the time the ER.
Pretty Boy Floyd's an original gangster.
I see. Okay, so, yeah.
Tom, you still have the card? You want to ask
Al, yeah, Al. Before we get to language, we have a language game we've been playing. It's called Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work Edition. It's available exclusively at Target.
Oh.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Like, he's got one sound effect that he needs.
Come on.
It's available exclusively at Target.
I still don't.
Bang.
Just look at that board.
You kind of nailed it. Very realistic.
Thank you. Target, get it now.
Laugh it up, Al. That's right. We'll get out of here.
Al, and the way the game works is you're only allowed to use one-syllable words, and other people have to guess what the two-word phrase is, and it's a lot of fun. Some of them are kind of suggestive.
They're a bit bawdy. Yes.
For example, this one is Happy Trail.
To you.
You know what the Happy Trail is, Christy?
Is it that line of hair from your navel down?
You got it.
I would have never gotten
Sometimes
that.
known as the treasure trail.
Yeah, you never would have gotten that?
I've heard
I was thinking it was a connecting line between two other things.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I don't know.
And there was one we had
my pay grade.
earlier, and am I going to get it right? It was called Horny Jail.
Yes. Have you ever heard that, Al? Horny Jail.
No, because if you're there, you should be about to be relieved of your horniness, right?
I think the translation is, you had it earlier, Josh. It's
Man, I was begging my girl for sex over and over, and finally she just put me in horny jail. So it's when you're too horny and too excited, and they go, no, you got to chill out, relax.
So is it like
Cool off.
is it like blue? Is it
that it could lead to blue?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Do you know what it is? And Tom, this is a word. I guarantee if you go back to like when we first started doing this years ago, this word was on the. You know what you are when you're in a horny jail? You're too what, Tom? You can also get this by physical means. You're too what?
Stressed.
Starts with a T. Starts with a T.
Too tight.
Common word. No one's ever said that, Tom. I would, think more like physical exercise. You're after some exercise.
You're too sweaty.
Is it
That starts with a T?
Oh, sorry.
Two-toned?
T in there.
Tone?
Thirsty.
Too thirsty.
Oh, okay. Too thirsty. Okay.
Too thirsty.
I love that thirsty
I do
phase.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Thirsty's hung around for years now. Thirsty's been around for a long time.
Now, Al Jackson. Oh, by the way, I want to give you a couple of quick things. Al, Friday, November 11th, is going to be at the famous Dale Weston's Lanes in Weston, Wisconsin.
That is famous.
Yeah, no, we've had a bunch of great comedians have gone there.
I can't wait.
And then Saturday the 12th at The Ridges in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin.
Oh, that's where they make
the Ruffles, of course. Yeah, they make the chips there, naturally.
Are you serious?
No.
I
Al,
they were so on it, though.
Al, it's a long show. Anything we can go for, we pounce. Now, Al is also part of the Daily Blast. I'm sorry, Al. What were you, I spoke.
No, please. I'm talking over my plugs, so that tells you what a good promotion are to say. I'm sorry.
November 11th, Dale Weston's, and then Saturday the 12th, the Ridges in Wisconsin. Al, I don't know when.
And also, really quickly, Tom, the Where Baby Ford books are back in stock as of this Monday. So please buy Where is Baby Ford book, and proceeds will go to the Firefly House for Autism here in Denver, Colorado.
Did you know that if you don't give to that charity, you end up making more money? Have you considered that?
If I just
you can just keep it all for yourself.
Front.
Yeah.
I've been thinking
Thanks. That's really helpful, John.
I'll tell you about how to do these things. I'll tell you.
The point is, Al, tell me where one can get the book again, please.
You can just go to my website, aljacksonlive.com, or whereisbabyford.com. I hope that's a domain. I think it is.
You know, one of my favorite Al Jackson stories is the time that you did a show and people came thinking that you were Alan Jackson, the great country singer.
No.
It's happened twice. It happened once in West Virginia at the Huntington Funny Bone, and it happened once in Columbus, Ohio. So
this guy's not way down on the chimney. I'll tell you that.
How long into the show did they figure out you weren't Alan Jackson?
Probably about 10 minutes into my set.
10 minutes?
I think
Who's this black dude introing Alan Jackson?
Honey, give me my
they're like,
glasses.
he's been up there 40 minutes. I mean, he's
Yeah,
good.
play the song yet.
What the hell?
Yes. That is a good way to just string people along. Just be like, look, Alan Jackson's going to be here. I'm going to do a quick 45.
Did you guys yesterday on Daily Blast Live get to the Washington Football Club potential sale, or was that too late in the news cycle?
That was after the show, but that's crazy. I mean, this is like an HBO series, kind of like what's going on with what I mean, where's the full documentary on your team, Chick?
Yeah.
You guys are.
I don't know if anybody's going to do it or not, but boy, it would be, it'll be something when it comes out. I'll tell you that.
I think the NFL shuts, like, really expose things like that down, but it would be fascinating. Like, you guys have had, like, like, I don't know what's going on with your squad. It's kind of interesting, though, because you guys are still playing games like nothing is happening. You guys like the mom of, like, an alcoholic. And it's like, oh, he's okay. He's just sleeping in the bathtub, you know? Let's still have dinner.
Now,
Al,
can you try this out on your show people today? No one seems to like this.
What's the name of the show? People Today?
No, and the people on his show with him, his
cast members.
his co-panelists, if you will. Al is on the panel.
Way to use the most sterile term ever. What are you, a surgeon? My co-host.
And your co-host. Well, yeah, that's it.
TBL, go. Yeah.
And they don't really let Al loose much. He's kind of confined. They don't let him get to the Al Jackson we know and love, the super funny Al. I tried this to no success today. I said that obviously the guy that's going to buy the Commanders is Elon Musk, and he's going to change the name back to the Redskins.
Ooh.
Nice contemporary high culture.
Listen to that laugh.
Got nothing.
Yeah.
Listen to all that laughter.
That's not that crazy.
Wow.
That's not that crazy. Here's the only issue with that, Tom, is just like I don't think the NFL owners who just like to make their money and no rocking the boat. That's why famously they wouldn't let Trump buy a franchise like in the 80s. It's a very enclosed group of old dudes that are like, don't mess with the bread. And Elon would just it's not worth it. Plus, he's bought Twitter. So he's like, I don't care who, when you spend $44 billion, you're like, it's like, have you guys ever been to Vegas and really kind of blown your budget within the first 6 hours?
Yes.
And then you just have to go in the room and just kill some time. You're like, well, this was supposed to last me till Saturday.
Yeah, Elon's freezing his credit cards. He's got to sit back for a while.
Yeah, he's in Vegas jail right now.
Yeah, I just wish we could do just a straight fake sportscast and have them say he'll be changing the name back to the Redskins. People would lose their minds. It'd be very entertaining.
Well, your sample group suggests otherwise.
Oh, my sample group hasn't cracked open a newspaper in 3 years. Al, we have a minimal amount of time to learn a new word today. Please help me.
Oh, Tom, there's so many. All right, we just got. I need to hear you say this. Tom, what is tenderoni?
A tenderoni, I'm guessing
the passengers.
Here we go.
On Jeffrey Epstein's airplane.
Oh,
you're not wrong.
Jesus.
You're not wrong. Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Is it a young female?
It is, Tom.
Yes.
And the fact that you got that so quickly is terrifying.
Yes.
But
that was a guess, by the way.
And answered so unpleasantly.
Yes, it was a combination. I'm trying to redeem myself after my Elon Musk is going to change the name joke. I think it's hilarious.
I think not only is it a joke, it's the most provocative thing that that would be a real low-key flex. We're going to sneak 2 words in. Tom, what does low-key flex mean?
Low-key flex?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me think here. Flex. A flex. A flex is a muscle thing.
Yeah.
So is a low-key flex like a humble brag?
Well
Tom,
done.
Kind of.
Two.
Yeah.
Tom, we're walking like low-key flex would be if I had all you guys over and I was serving wine and you guys are like, oh, I shouldn't drive, and I'm like, don't worry, I already have cars waiting outside for everybody. That's like that's a low-key.
That's
oh
good.
yeah. Oh, Al's doing good right now.
Wow, that's cool. Low-key flex. Hey, baby. You're not going to need your car. I got a car, and they got a goodie bag. Al Jackson signed his new album.
I think Tom's in love there real quick. Wow.
That's right. With a tenderoni.
Now, Al Jackson, once again, Friday the 11th at Dale Weston's Lanes in Weston, Wisconsin. And this is near Stevens Point, Wausau, that area. Also, the Ridges in Wisconsin Rapids on that Saturday. So down the road.
Really, one more thing. Tonight, I am hosting a charity benefit for Mercy Housing, for affordable housing. It's free if you're in the Denver area. Come on out. We're at the Art Hotel downtown. Come on out, 5 o'clock. It's a great organization.
Another charity. I'm telling you, you could be making this money.
I'm wasting it through philanthropy. Somebody DM me how to do a fake charity. I'm such a square. I probably put
now
it
you'll
in
get
the
some
title.
idiot that will. Thank you, Al Jackson.
Hey, I love y'all.
Bye, Al. I got to get you one of those jumpsuits for Christmas, Tom. What would you be?
A nice onesie?
Large?
Get any size you want, because I won't wear it.
What's wrong with you? Just have fun, man. Look what you're wearing.
That looks
Look what you're wearing. It's not that far off. Just cut the sleeves off.
Nice khaki shirt.
Different color, yeah.
Nice set of
Come in
jeans.
here in like a tracksuit or something one day.
I don't own sweatsuits. I hate them. I don't own sweatpants.
He doesn't like sweatpants.
They don't have a secure pocket.
No, they're comfortable.
Do you have a
That's
full suit? Like a full, top matching suit?
Yeah, oh yeah. I have 1 or 2 maybe. I have to wear it like, I don't know.
sadly comes on here
three or four times a year, maybe.
You know who could carry your stuff? You wouldn't have to worry about a pocket. It would be Edwin, your driver.
I don't have a driver. I enjoy driving.
Is that his driver's name?
Mr. Griswold, Edwin's got you today.
Good answer today.
I am your driver.
I do my own driving. I do my own cooking. You know what I like to cook, Chick? I like to cook stuff from HelloFresh because HelloFresh does the grocery shopping for you. They do the measuring for you, and you put it together every week, at least 35 recipes to choose from, including, by the way, they've got vegan stuff. They've got, if you're into low-cal or low-carb or just good old-fashioned comfort food, HelloFresh has it. Saving money is a priority. HelloFresh is cheaper than the grocery store because they're buying in bulk, and the savings is passed on to you. They have their best offer ever. But first, Willie, what you doing lately over there?
One of my favorites, the pork and black bean chili with spicy crema and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh is going to send you 12 ingredients. You can put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you have this delicious chili from our friends at HelloFresh.
If you're as busy as I am, this is a great season to get into HelloFresh. Give it a shot. They've got their best offer ever. You go to HelloFresh.com/BTShow65. Why 65? Because they're knocking 65% off. How about that? And, they're also throwing in free shipping, so that's a pretty cool deal. HelloFresh.com/BTShow65. Free shipping, 65% off. Once again, the code, it's like Bob Tom Show 65. BTShow65, 65% off and free shipping at HelloFresh.com. Thank you very much. Coming up, are we going to get to the news finally?
I don't know.
Okay. I want to hear, Pat, I got a song I want to hear from you again.
Oh, right.
So we'll get some news in, Christy.
is that
No, I'm happy. I'm having a great day.
Is that one that Pat done a bunch of times? Did he pass it off like a new song?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's that one.
We have Once again, coming up in the news, we do have a missing Cobra once again, this time in the U.S. of A. at a public facility, no less.
There he is.
And a cool shark news today. Oh, also loose lions at a zoo. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules,
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
So you're an email guy then?
Oh, no. Well, I check my email. I never get real emails. They're all junk. I got a junk box, and the junk box is like, look, we don't even have time to sort out this stuff. And it's all burn DVDs, lose weight, consolidate debt, and then be like, young teen sluts, whores, triple X. Thousands of it. And then I got a weird one in the middle that says, do you need a birdhouse? And I actually got that. And I'm like, who's the birdhouse guy? And then every day I get this email, Jim, do you want to enlarge your penis?
Yep.
And how did I get on the small Willy email list? That is the real problem.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Jessica Hooker, Jessica Alsman, Willie Griswold, Jason Hofsetz, all the co-hosts of the Bits and Pieces podcast, available now for free to download at bobandtom.com/podcast. A dive into the archives and discussions of some of their favorite bits and pieces from the show. Also, that Josh Arnold podcast where Josh discusses fun topics. You could learn something. And the Bob and Tom Show Extra podcast. Some extra Bob and Tom weekday afternoons, 3 p.m. Eastern time. All available for free to download. Right there waiting for you. Some extra content at bobandtom.com/podcasts. And you're welcome. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7 on a Thursday. It is November 3rd. Al Jackson. And you are on Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, get off me.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Bono's latest tour is not for a new album. The U2 singer has now published and has a best-selling book, Surrender, 40 Songs, One Story, out this week already on the top 10 on Amazon.com. He opened his promotional tour Wednesday before thousands of screaming fans at Manhattan's Beacon Theater. Former President Bill Clinton was among his famous admirers in the audience, which often stood and cheered and sang along to famous U2 songs. Rachel Wood, not too worried about Madonna. She'll be upset about how Rachel portrays her in the film Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Rachel Wood figures Madonna has a sense of humor because she let Yankovic do Like a Surgeon, and the movie is a parody of music biopics. It stars Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al. Weird, the Al Yankovic story, is out on Roku tomorrow. And Rolling Stone magazine has upgraded its list of the 500 greatest albums of all time to a book, plus modernized it to be not so heavy on the rock. Back in 2003, when it was published, the top album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. I'm not going to reveal what the current number one is, but let's just say Sgt. Pepper is not the top Beatles album on the list. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio. Jim is a veteran comedian and actor, famous for a couple of oddball appearances on Sex and the City.
But I am an actor and a comedian. But I'll tell you guys, I wish I was a film director just in everyday life. So when someone was telling me a boring story, I could just go, and cut. I didn't finish. We got it. That's a wrap. When you think about it, that would come in handy. You come home late, your wife's like, where the hell were you? And cut. All right, let's try it again. This time you don't care where I was. In fact, you're happy to see me. Let's try a topless. Action.
Another actor who wants to direct.
We'll be using that one.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it.
As I continue to work, with these people and certain occasions will come up, like Shatner, of course, I've been doing for many, many years. And so now there's another level of our relationship where he's invited me to his home for Monday Night Football and that sort of thing. And I'm a huge, huge fan of his. You have to understand. So anything is surreal. But let me tell you, you haven't lived till you've seen William Shatner staring at the TV screen in the crunch of a Monday Night Football moment and see Captain Kirk say, "Stick 'em." It really is a surreal moment.
Man.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
It's already up and running.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk.
Hey.
Available where?
Available at Target.
Love that song.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Are you an archer?
There's Josh Arnold. I am a Sagittarius. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
I like this.
Yeah. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We're going to squeeze some news out of Christy Lee momentarily. But first, got several nice letters. We always do. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. We'd love to hear from you. Whatever the topic, whatever is going on with you, we'd like to hear about it.
Is that right?
Yeah, we had an interesting news story earlier in the week. I'll talk to Jess because she wasn't here for this. It's the headline was Passion Killers. And it's not, this could go two ways. It's not about crimes of passion.
Right.
It's about moments in the bedroom in which something may have occurred that has taken the...
Like saying the wrong name?
That'll
do it.
Big on the list.
Right.
The top 5 passion killers for women, according to this survey, talks about ex-lovers.
Sure.
This next one's a little bit graphic. It involves in getting into a little too early. Having pets in the bedroom.
Penetration too quickly is what he's trying to say.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times you try to be delicate and flower it up, and it
makes it worse.
Achieves the exact
it is
opposite.
worse.
Sorry. This is an interesting one. Once again, a passion killer for the ladies, making the intimate activity, like a porno movie.
What would make it like a porno movie?
Talking dirty.
No, she doesn't like it when a guy does that, making it more like a porn and talking dirty to her.
Because he's watched so much porn that he thinks that's what's going to happen.
Right, that's a passion.
The number one passion killer, checking his phone during intimate activities.
I think there should be a time frame afterwards that you don't grab your phone.
This is during.
Yeah, this is during.
Wow.
Hey, wait a minute. It's my mom. I got to take this call.
Oh, God.
I don't see you being a dirty talker, Tom. Not a word.
A gentleman would never discuss such things.
I see you, pants around your ankles.
Easy.
Let me put a baby in you.
His kid is right here.
I know. He knows it.
I'm learning.
But now for the mood killers for guys, number 5 is she's more interested in her phone than she is in me.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is one that Pat found very disturbing. That it doesn't really matter to me. But if she's wearing a big so-called granny panties, does that
me no likey?
Usually the panties are off, aren't they?
Yeah, doesn't bother me at all.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to end up on the floor anyway. Right. Wouldn't care what she had on
Now,
before.
would you say this torn off is better?
No, gently with your teeth.
Gross. Stop, Pat.
No, I get that. That's
Pat, tell us more about that.
That's cool. Use it
Please
as floss.
A gentleman always tells.
Always.
But got this letter. This is from Jane. She writes, the biggest passion killer for me, every time we start, meaning, once again, the vigorous Roger.
We got it, Tom.
My husband says, damn, my back locked up. Every time, then it's a no-go.
Every time.
That's sad.
Maybe try another position.
Maybe he had already had sex that day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Jane. I'm glad I didn't read your last name.
Maybe his back got thrown out from running out of the kitchen where he was having an affair with a neighbor lady.
Maybe he broke his back rocking Jane. Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane.
Lou Reed, everybody.
A little bit of Lou Reed. A little Velvet Underground.
60 years ago.
Weird. Great live album. I was there.
I was there.
He was there.
Live at the Academy of Music. Oh, that's
wow.
right. Steve Hunter, Dick Wagner.
Right, sure.
The point is,
You're
Pat,
Dick Wagner. You're a giant Dick Wagner.
Witty. Pat has created a totally original song about the topic of passion killers.
Okay.
Oh, is this Psycho Killer? Yeah.
That's cassette.
She likes a strap-on when we're having sex. Screams out the name of her ex. She's on her phone while I'm inside her. Her booty smells like a White Castle slider. Come on. Passion killer. Lousy lay. What the fa better. Run. Or she'll turn me gay. I didn't say the K.
He didn't, but
I think you got the note. I think the judges are going to give you that note.
Yeah.
That's very good. Thank you.
Little pitchy dog.
Little tribute.
Yeah.
It sure did sound like he said that.
No.
No, you didn't. Right now, I want to remind you.
Like me yesterday.
Ace is our new sports intern.
Is he?
Ace is an intern?
I'm learning from Chick.
Ace has learned that tonight, interestingly enough, it's like the streams are crossing. Because you've got, in baseball, of course, you have what happening in the World Series? Who's playing and where are they?
Well, I didn't know. The Phillies
Just
are...
because he forgot one of the team names.
The Phillies are playing the Astros right now.
Just
in Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia.
And Philadelphia against Houston.
Right.
And in football, it's Philadelphia against Houston.
Oh, that's exciting.
In the same city or separate cities?
Care.
Separate cities.
Oh, so one's in Houston, one's in Philly. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's fun.
Where are they going to watch?
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's fun.
Ace pointed that out. That's what an intern does.
Yeah.
Finds exciting, obscure facts about
Highly
sport.
paid intern chick.
I'll get the paperwork going. Yeah.
Overpaid, maybe.
Which reminds me. Which reminds me that Westwood One is streaming the games. This NFL season, every Westwood One NFL broadcast streams live for free. That includes the Monday Nighter, tonight's Thursday Nighter, all the Thursday Nighters, Sunday nights, Thanksgiving, and even the Christmas triple headers, the International Series. Every postseason game you can listen on the NFL app on WestwoodOneSports.com. Check it out, WestwoodOneSports.com, where Westwood One stations stream all this stuff. So you can ask your friend Alexa, perhaps, to, Alexa, open Westwood One Sports, sweetie.
Aww.
It's the NFL on Westwood One. Thank you very much. Coming up with...
I bet you do call Alexa sweetie, don't you? I see you calling everyone in your life sweetie.
No. Just
Hi,
dogs.
sweetie.
Just the dogs.
Just the dogs. You don't call your sweetie?
No, I call her something else. I'm not going to call her the same thing I call the dog. That wouldn't go over real well.
That's a good move, yeah.
Hey, Kelly, sit.
That's
See, it's not going to work.
So you say, sweetie, sit? You don't talk to your dogs that way, do you?
Because they're little sweetie dogs.
You know later on, Kelly's going to, did you tell me to sit this morning on the air? That's all she's going to hear.
Okay, and one of her so-called friends will tell her, I don't know if you heard it this morning.
Oh, no, I text her.
How can I ruin what can I say to ruin your day? What's coming up in the news, Christy Lee?
I don't know.
There you go.
No, we have Venom Fest we haven't gotten to. That was in Missouri, and a cobra has disappeared. We have a couple of tiger shark stories, which are very interesting. We have lions loose, and if we get to it, giant runaway Christmas balls.
Wow.
All right.
That'd be a terrible way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crushed by a Christmas ball.
It's not Christmas season, though, right?
Well,
maybe they're setting up stuff for the holidays.
Well, you don't like it until after Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving gets the short shrift.
That's right.
Let's talk shrift for
I feel like you're giving shrift the short shrift.
Oh, I'm short-changing it, baby.
Well, I don't give a shrift, and we'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom. You can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Do you have the Bob and Tom Show app on your phone? Do you know someone who might like the Bob and Tom Show app? Well, it's available for free in the iTunes or Google Play Store, depending on the mobile device. Once you download the Bob and Tom Show app, you can listen to your local station. Tune in to us here on Bob and Tom 24/7. And the best part, if you travel for work or vacation and you're out of town away from your local radio station, you can still tune in to Bob and Tom through the Bob and Tom app, listening right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Pretty cool, huh? Set an alarm that'll wake you up with the show as well. Imagine that. Josh Arnold, the first voice you hear in the morning. You're wiping the sleep out of your eyes as you wake up, and there's Josh in your headphones. It's a lot of fun. It's the Bob and Tom Show app. Download it for free in the iTunes or Google Play Store. Rolling through a Thursday with you right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. The bad news is you did not win Wednesday night's huge $1.2 billion Powerball jackpot. The good news is that means the prize will grow to an even larger $1.5 billion ahead of the next drawing on Saturday night, the third largest lottery prize in U.S. history. The numbers drawn Wednesday night, 2, 11, 22, 35, 60, the red Powerball, 23. No one has won the top Powerball prize since August 3rd, making for 39 consecutive drawings without anyone matching all 6 numbers. What's behind 3 months of lottery futility? It's just simple math. The odds of winning the jackpot, an abysmal 1 in 292.2 million. The ground shaking and swelling at Mauna Loa, the largest active volcano in the world, indicating it could erupt. Scientists say they don't expect that to happen right away, but officials on the Big Island of Hawaii are telling residents to be prepared in case it does erupt soon. Hawaii volcanoes like Mauna Loa tend not to have explosive eruptions like Mount St. Helens in Washington state. That's because Hawaii's volcanoes have magma that's hotter, drier, and more fluid and doesn't trap as much gas. Volcanoes like Mount St. Helens have magma that traps more gas, making them more likely to explode upon eruption. That's a look at things you may have missed, and perhaps you learned something. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
It's time again for 3 Questions with.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Phil Mondor, and welcome to America's most concise interview show, 3 Questions with, the exciting, fast-paced interview show where we ask 3 pertinent questions to today's biggest newsmakers. My guest today is presidential hopeful Ralph Nader. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nader. I see that you're sitting and ready to go forward with the interview. Are you comfortable, sir?
Yes. Thank you, Phil.
Didn't have any problems finding the studio, did you?
No problems at all, Phil.
Good. So, are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
This has been 3 Questions with. Join us next week for 3 Questions with Osama bin Laden. That's it. 3 questions.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Matt Weinhold is here with us.
I think that you should avoid all sort of living with anyone. Even if you're married, don't live with them because that'll mess it up. That's what messes it up. Because, remember, when you're dating, it's so great. It's so fun. You go on these dates and you go and you get coffee and you see movies and you talk and you have this wonderful sex and it's, I love you and I love you. And then you go home and I love my cable and I love my refrigerator. I love my life. And then they move in, and then they're right in your face. Hi, we live together now. Hi. What are you doing? What are you thinking? How about now? Or now? How about now? That was yesterday. What about now? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who was that called?
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom.
Nation.com. Tell them Tom and Josh sent you.
Close.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Didn't go over. I didn't.
At the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hey.
We had Fudge. I hope you didn't miss that. We had Velveeta Fudge.
It was good.
Very, very good.
Delicious.
It is really tasty.
There's Ace Cosby.
Yummy.
Manning the track phone hotline.
Smells like a foot,
There's
but it is tasty.
Willie Griswold.
I agree.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I remember earlier this year you made that cake using mayonnaise.
Yeah, we did a mayonnaise cake.
It was
great.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not the most healthy thing, but
Isn't there a cake you make with Sprite or something?
Yeah, you can use a cake mix and just put a can of Sprite in there instead of the other ingredients, and it cooks up the same
A lot
way.
of cool tricks. And, of course, with Thanksgiving around the corner, there'll be a lot of fun things.
Yeah.
What's the famous White Castle? Is it White Castle stuffing, or what is it?
Yeah, so it's White Castle stuffing. You order White Castles without pickles, and then you just chop them up, add some chicken stock, and bake.
Yum.
That sounds good.
Does sound good.
Sounds very tasty.
I'll be making it for our Thanksgiving celebration here at the show.
What time are you? Oh, okay.
I'll be eating the majority of it.
I assume it's no cheese. Can you do a
No
fat
cheese,
guy?
yes,
Can you do a
absolutely.
fat guy version with cheese as well? Is that okay, or would that?
For you, Willie, I will do that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, bud.
I'm not going to talk the rest of the show.
Now, we have an unusual request here before we get to Christy at the news desk. I can see you're getting more and more frustrated.
No, I'm fine.
You okay? You sure?
Yeah.
No, you're mad at Josh. It's okay.
Yeah, that's who I'm mad at.
Nobody's ever mad at you, Tom.
I was showing her some sleight of hand magic
Yes, he
earlier.
was.
Some close-up tricks with cards.
He's a card magician.
Well, let's try that on the radio.
All right.
It was during a break.
Okay.
Remember that the next time you want to talk to Piff or whatever the hell.
Fine actor.
This is from David. He writes, "Dear Radio Godzillas."
Oh, that's us.
That's a new one.
Can't do that bit anymore.
He says, "I say that because you all wreck everything in our lives as we run screaming into the hills." So how could you not love this guy?
That is very good. Yeah.
David, just because of that, I'm gonna grant your request.
Oh.
David is having a colonoscopy. Very important. Talk to a medical professional. These things are very important. And there's a bunch of stuff that you need to do in your life as you age. Please get it done. So today is his prep day.
I see.
Now, if you've ever had a colonoscopy, have you had one, Josh?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a couple different things they use. One of them is you drink, it's like 4 gallons of this orange juice looking stuff.
Right. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, they don't do it that way anymore.
Come a long way.
Now it's just kind of one can.
Or you can have just a pill, I think.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I did it last time, it was just like a glass of water.
Yeah.
And I can remember my doctor said, she said it'll be in about 30 minutes. And I'm not kidding. 29 minutes and 52 seconds. All of a
Really?
sudden, I was having a normal conversation, and I had to sprint. And then, but it's no longer the night of 1,000 waterfalls.
No, it's
like it used to be. But please, you talk to a medical professional about getting a colonoscopy.
The last time I had a colonoscopy, I was told that I did not clean out very well.
I have no doubt.
He was sent home and had to come back do it all
That
over again.
just happened to someone I know.
Yeah.
Just follow the rules, for gosh sake.
It's not that hard.
He doesn't think the rules apply to him.
He sure doesn't.
Yeah, I'm the only one in this room who feels that way.
I think all authority is important.
So I'm sure that David, who once again pointed out that we ruin everyone's lives and then go screaming into the hills, hence we are Radio Godzillas, he's doing prep day. So he wants to hear something very specific, very obscure. This is a band from our show. And this is a piece. Do you remember the movie? I'll talk to you, Jess.
Okay.
La Cage aux Faux. Remember that one? At all?
Yeah.
The Birdcage is a remake of it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. The play,
The Birdcage was the Robin Williams.
My favorite movie of all time.
Really? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
It is great. And Robin Williams and Nathan Lane.
Mm-hmm.
But the original French version, am I pronouncing it right?
La Cage aux Faux.
La Cage aux Faux, which was and I saw it, and that was a big hit too.
Yeah.
This is based on that. And you'll
Play it!
You know, here in Paris and everywhere I go today, people are talking about the latest development in personal hygiene.
What is that?
The coffee enema. And for those of us who practice the alternative lifestyle, there's only one brand of coffee enema. It's called La Cage aux Faux Gels. Bonjour. I am Maurice Chevalier's. La Cage aux Faux Gels. Because when you're pooped, nothing perks you up like a coffee enema. I'm a gentleman who lives in gay Paris. I like to stay as fresh as I can be. But when I need a little pick-me-up, I don't take my coffee from the coffee cup. Hit it, girls.
Say ooh la la. It's a coffee enema. The finest coffee beyond compare. And it goes in your derrière.
La Cage aux Faux Gels. When it comes to taste, perhaps your tongue cannot tell the difference, but your can.
La Cage aux Faux Gels. Say ooh la la. It's a coffee enema. But you don't need a coffee cup.
The au revoir is wonderful.
For those of you that listen carefully, you'll hear the references to the Deliverance theme on the fiddle.
So good.
You know, sometimes when you watch people sunbathe, you can see them just kind of delighting in the moment.
Right, yes,
And
absolutely.
Dad, you are never more delighted
Yes.
than listening to something that you wrote.
He was so happy.
Honestly, I haven't listened to that in so long. I'd forgotten how stupid it was.
It is a classic.
Oh, God, that's so funny. Mostly because of Steve Ali's brilliant arrangement on those great fiddle players. But, you know, we really haven't let Christy do any news today. And
Yeah, why start now?
we've done that a couple times before. We've had a 4-hour sportscast, which includes at least 3 minutes of sports.
Well, we'll have sports coming up again because we have the shoe-in of the week coming up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So you can squeeze in, I guess, one story. What do you
Giant
got?
Christmas ornaments that broke free from a display caused chaos as they rolled down a busy London street.
Run for your life! A la Indiana Jones?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wow.
In a video posted on social media, the baubles can be seen rolling down London's Tottenham Court.
Tottenham Court?
Let's put the Christ back in. Christ! God, get out of the way!
As cars attempt to swerve out of the path. According to the Telegraph, the ornaments, which appeared to have been larger than the cars themselves, broke free during a strong wind and heavy rainstorm.
Have you seen the video?
I have seen it.
So they don't break. They just land and roll.
They are gigantic.
Are the hooks attached?
I'll show you.
There's a scene here where they go by a lorry, as they say over there, a big truck, and this thing is bigger than the truck.
Wow.
And they're flying down the street.
Wow.
The wind is hitting him so hard. It's really funny. And you're right, though. You nailed it. This is like the Hallmark Christmas special with starring Indiana Jones as he's fleeing the giant ball. Very, very cool. But I can see how that would be somewhat.
Luckily, it happened at night instead of when the street crowded.
There are no people out there. It's just, what are you looking at me for, Pat? You got a little something?
If the piano would come up, yes, I did. Silver balls, huge silver balls, roll down a street in the city. Repeat after me. Bang and crash.
Bang and crash.
Hear them smash.
Hear them smash.
Progressive Insurance is on their way. Good night, all you little children.
A little plug for Progressive Insurance. That's very nice. Very nice. We have been playing for the last several days a really fun game called
Throw your keys in a hat.
Poetry for Neanderthals. I always want to get it right. Not Safe for Work Edition. NSFW.
Yes.
You want to do one real quick?
Sure. No, NSFW, they opened for the new Riders of the Purple Sage. Oh, my God. If you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Talk about relatable.
Yeah, boy.
All those first couple new Riders albums were awesome.
Yeah, I know. Me and you, and that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Instead of playing that game, I'd like to tell you guys about something that makes me just as happy.
Yes?
It's a fun game like Poetry for Neanderthals.
Now, do you know where you can get Poetry for Neanderthals? You can get it at Target. Sorry. Oh, that was the wrong one.
Bullseye.
Wait a minute. Is that this?
Bang. No, I said Target. Sorry.
And then you said,
You know, Bullseye makes me think of ribeye, which makes me think of delicious steaks. And who's got better steaks than Omaha Steaks? No one. That's right. Fall is in the air. That means fall grilling with cookouts, tailgate parties, and so much more is happening. Luckily, the flavor experts. How'd you like to be a flavor expert?
Oh, yeah.
This is my friend Kevin. He's a flavor expert. He can tell you all about.
You can't be a flavor expert.
I know, I hate flavor.
Well, but I know for a fact that you love Omaha Steaks.
Oh, yes, I do.
There's plenty of flavor to be had.
I have some in
with
my
them.
freezer as we speak.
Oh, those perfectly aged steaks, the ultra juicy burgers, the easy to prepare comfort meals like that meat lovers lasagna, all wonderful. Now is the perfect time to load up on all the incredible flavor and take advantage of 50% off site-wide by shopping Omaha Steaks Friends and Family Sale. That's you. We consider you friends. We consider you family. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout. You're going to get $30 off your order. Don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com. Stock up today. Omaha Steaks isn't just steak. It's the best steak of your life, guaranteed. You know, at Halloween, I almost served Omaha Steaks to my vampire friend. Ooh. But he said, steaks? I can't. And I said, no, this is a different type, you see.
It's S-T-E-A-K.
And he said, okay, I'll take mine rare. And I said, of course you will.
Is that a homonym joke?
Very much so. Don't forget to score. It's a homonym something. Don't forget to score that extra $30 off your order when you use BTS at checkout. Omaha Steaks is perfect for those chilly, busy fall nights. You won't come close to getting this kind of quality at the grocery store. That's omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
Oh, very nice. A little bit of Dracula there at the end. That's very good. I will also recommend the lasagna, ladies and gentlemen. Can Dracula eat lasagna?
Yes. I love this. But I can only have it.
It's garlic
no
joke.
garlic.
Garlic joke. I'm sorry. I'll try to. I'll feed it to you next time. When we come back, am I correct in saying we're going to have the shoe-in of the week next? All right, and I'll remind you quickly. Get into the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. You could win the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Get in on it because Week 9 starts this evening. So get it in before 8 o'clock Eastern Time tonight, and you can be part of the next week. Just pick all the NFL winners. It's that simple. Just like our next guest, Brian Huber. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Good morning, sunshine. To the max, there's bologna in our
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
The place, bobandtom.com. What can you find there? Just the latest Bob and Tom highlights, news, information, links to our social media sites. You can contact us. It's so much fun. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com if you'd like to email us a request or junior win bag us. We love to hear from our listeners, especially when we're on a topic and you can contribute. You send in the email, it gets printed out and put in front of Tom or Chick or Josh or Christy or Willie or Ace, and next thing you know, or Pat Godwin, they're talking about your email on the air so you can contribute in real time. It's almost like a big walkie-talkie, isn't it? Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com if you'd like to email us. And again, we love to hear from our listeners. I get to go through all of them. It's what I do. I'm Mark Allison. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. I've got to go check some emails.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. Bad news? No one won Wednesday night's huge $1.2 billion Powerball jackpot. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Good news? That means the prize has grown even larger to $1.5 billion ahead of the next drawing Saturday night. That is the third largest lottery prize in U.S. history. Wednesday night numbers 2, 11, 22, 35, 60, and the red Powerball, 23. No one has won the top Powerball prize since August 3rd. Production of Apple products has been halted in a key Chinese city facing a coronavirus outbreak. Access to an industrial area of Xinjiao suspended after the city reported 64 COVID cases. That meant workers who assemble iPhones had to leave. The shutdown also means no one can enter or leave the city for a week except to deliver food and medical supplies. The ruling Communist Party in China is enforcing a zero COVID policy. And a preliminary study suggests a chemical in quote-unquote magic mushrooms could help ease the effects of depression in some hard-to-treat patients. The study says the results came after patients who'd gotten little relief from standard antidepressant meds got a single experimental dose of a chemical in certain mushrooms. While improvement was modest and did wane over time, it was promising enough to suggest further study is needed. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
And I'm not stupid. I know there's more to life than just sex. It's just none of those other things feel as good as sex. I mean, I love cookies.
Oh, yeah.
But if I do not have access to cookies, I will not rent a movie and watch two other people eat cookies.
Perfect stranger. Eating cookies. No.
Nothing.
No.
How do you not think about sex? Everything on TV, sex, you know, all the commercials, very beautiful women in all the commercials now. Doesn't even matter what the product is. It's just very sexual.
Mm-hmm.
And then you finally have sex, and it's kind of disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my Sprite? My new car?
That's why I think women should have shelves next to their bed filled with prizes, depending on how well you did. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Like they do at the carnival.
Sure.
They have something to shoot for, you know.
Are you going to take anything on that?
Right. I'm going to go for the Van Halen mirror tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We had a letter that started the show from a guy that was congratulating Chick on beginning every month with the phrase rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Why do you do that?
To keep the evil spirits
And
away.
what happened to this gentleman?
He said rabbit, 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 and it wasn't 5 minutes after he said that out loud that he hit a rabbit in his truck and killed it.
So this guy says, it's lucky for good luck you don't say moose, 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 or deer, deer, deer.
Yeah.
I think.
Or man, man, man.
Yeah. These are all.
Drifter, drifter, drifter.
Yeah.
Bicyclist.
All these are terrible ideas.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question, why do you need Bob and Tom 24/7?
You know us. We're Amish Bell. No poles, no wires, no phones, no nonsense, no shiny objects. That's Amish Bell. And now, new from Amish Bell, call waiting.
Hello, Graber. How's the farm?
Good, Carl. Good to see you. Oh, wait a minute, Carl. I see Fritz is here waiting to talk with me.
Okay, Graber. I'll just stand here and wait.
Hi, Fritz. I'm talking to Carl right now. Can you wait for a moment?
You're fine, Graber. I'll just stand here.
Okay, Carl. Now, verbally.
Call waiting. Another new world convenience from the old world minds at Amish Bell. Remember, we take Visa, quilts, and cheese. Amish Bell, leading you into the 19th century.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. The Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7. They don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh, my God.
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. How do you feel about the word flouncing?
Is that a word?
Yes.
You flounce
Flouncy.
into a room.
I think it's funny.
You just like to look all loose. Hey, there's Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Getting loose.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much.
And I'm Chick Flouncing.
All right.
So is it a combination of bouncing and floating?
I don't know. Maybe.
Flouncy. In their song.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with that term.
I think women often do it.
Yes, yeah, you would say a woman flounced into the
Ball?
Hello. Sure.
The theater? What will?
Oh, you mean? I thought you were asking.
Sure.
Oh.
What you guys do on your own time is not our business.
No.
Gay things.
We have our winner from this week's Shoein' of the Week. It's the Pigskin Pick'em competition, and our winner is Brian Huber of Brookville, Indiana. Hey, Brian, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you, too. And it's my understanding that you got 14 of the 15 games correct last week. You were in a two-way tie for first place, but you won the tiebreakers.
I did.
So, all right. Very, very good. You sound confident. I like that. I like that very much. Okay.
Well, congratulations.
Now,
Thank you.
Chick McGee is sitting opposite me.
Hi.
As far away as possible in this room by design. And thank you. And he has selected some games to pick for this week's Shoein' of the Week, and we're ready to go.
First of all, what's his name, Jim?
Brian spelled B-R-Y-O-N, so I inadvertently called you Byron a couple times.
Okay, Tim. Now, here's what we're going to do there, Barry.
Brian.
What?
Brian.
Brian. Okay. Do you have a favorite football team, Brian?
I do.
Who's that?
That would be the Cincinnati Bengals.
The Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, they are hosting the Carolina Panthers, and the Panthers are getting 8 points. Do you like the Bengals or the Panthers?
I got to take the Panthers in the points. The Bengals are hurt.
Oh.
The Bengals are hurt, and I saw something last week that said there's no one player that affects his offense more when he's missing than Jamar Chase.
That's correct.
And after last week, I believe that. So I'm going to do something I hardly ever do. I'm going to agree with the caller because he sounds confident. I'm taking Carolina. Carolina plus the 8, and that makes this, it's a taken week. All of my picks, I'm taking the points.
I thought you were laying.
I'm not laying, I'm taking. You knew I was taking. Okay, the Detroit Lions are hosting the Green Bay Packers. Does it continue for Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers? Are they continue on the skids?
No, they're due.
Lions plus 4 at home. Who do you like, Detroit or Green Bay?
No, man, my son's a Green Bay fan, so I got to go with Green Bay.
Is that right?
Okay.
Well,
that's right.
I think it continues, and the Lions are getting better every week. I like Detroit plus the 4 at home, Tom. And then my double shock of the week. Shock. Double shock power. I like... the Bills travel to the Meadowlands to take on the New York Jets, where Jimmy Hoffa rests. The Jets are getting 13. And that's a college line, not an NFL line. But who do you like, Buffalo or Jets plus the points?
Yeah, I got to take the Jets and the points. That's too many points.
I agree with Steve.
I'll take the Jets.
Brian.
What is it?
It's Brian.
Okay, I'll take Jets plus 13, and that is my double shock this week, Tom.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
And I don't think there's any need of a mention that the shoe of the week record right now is 16 and 24. I don't think that's...
Okay, I'm not going to mention
Doesn't need to be
do you make small wagers at all in your real life, Brian?
No, I don't.
Okay, just asking. Because with your stellar confidence, I would think maybe you should.
How long have you been a Bengal fan? Way back since Greg?
All my life. I've lived in this area all my life.
Greg Cook and Paul Robinson, and when Coach...
They're a little before my time.
Okay, all right.
Ken Anderson and Isaac Curtis. And,
okay.
Those guys, yeah.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Now, are you planning a big Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, we always have a big Thanksgiving.
Do you participate? Do you cook anything? Are you?
I do not.
So just eat.
My mom does all the cooking for the Thanksgiving, so then my wife does the cooking for her family. So.
All right.
Nice.
In separate places?
Well,
Please?
Her side and his side.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
And do you still live with your mother? Is that what I'm reading?
No, I don't. I live with my wife.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Sorry to hear it.
Well, how nice.
I've been married for 30 years. So
Oh, wow.
I know that's a strange concept for you guys.
Hey, wait a minute. We have 30 between the three of us.
Between three
I
of
don't
you,
think so.
I don't think so.
Hey, you know
you
what,
know what? You're
Leonard?
right.
I've just about had it with you.
No, Brian is very funny and very smart. I'm
Very good.
sending him free stuff.
Okay.
30 years, don't you know you can get out of it? I mean,
So, Brian, I don't think I've ever seen Brian spelled Bryon before.
real
Yeah.
dumb.
Is that
It's original.
is that a family thing? I mean,
No, it was. I believe it was an accident at the hospital.
Oh, sure.
are we supposed to be Byron?
I was supposed to be Bryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes A's and O's,
They look alike.
they look
Now, if we had more time to think right now, if they mixed up the O and the A, what names could have been really offensive? It'll take me some time. I'm going through the spelling with the oral.
Mahog?
Okay, well,
What a beautiful name, baby. We'll call him Mahog.
well, Brian, you did a great job. Thank you. Let's see how you do with your picks, and best of luck to your Bengals.
Yeah.
All righty.
And have a great one today. We certainly appreciate your taking the time to call us.
All right. Thank you. You have a good day, too.
Okay,
You too,
good.
man. See
All
ya.
right.
Enjoy
All
your
right.
big green egg.
Thanks, Billy.
Yeah, you should Google.
I forgot to mention
Yeah.
he won. My fault. He won the Big Green Egg Mini Max, which you could win for Week 9.
He's going to be making some Thanksgiving, at least some appetizers.
I was going to say, you should Google Thanksgiving Big Green Egg.
Oh, yeah.
You can make
do
anything
a
on
lot of
those.
stuff. And you can be our winner for Week 9. Once again, get your entry in before 8 o'clock this evening, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And speaking of time, what is the look for? Why am I getting the look? Well, now what have I done?
You feel like you have to explain this until it's wrung by its neck. 8 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, you know, this
I'll
is our
explain how
weekend.
time zones work.
This is the weekend that time changes.
I know.
Fall
But this
back.
is the good one, though, because we get an extra hour of sleep on Sunday.
No, this year they decided to fall forward.
Yeah,
they didn't.
Did you not watch the news? My gosh.
Who wants
informing all of you people?
Who wants to guess? And that's I'm asking everyone listening and everyone in this room. Who wants to guess how many times Tom misadjusted his clocks before we had iPhones? Would anyone like to guess?
Every
year. That's right.
Has he ever called you to just go, hey, what time is it
Oh,
where
yes.
you are? And
Oh,
then you
yes.
say it and he hangs up immediately?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, to like double check if his clock is right.
Hey, what time is it where you are? Then you tell him and you click. Yep.
Yeah.
No thanks.
No, he hangs up like a soap opera star. It's amazing. He never says goodbye.
I bet it does save you a lot of time.
Hey, yeah, you kidding?
Do you say hello when people...
I answer the phone in the traditional gentlemanly manner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ahoy, hoy.
Usually when I call, he says, now what?
I was going to say, you're not the only one that gets that.
You know what? When I call him, you know what? He goes, yes, sir. That's exactly what he does. And
If I
like
answer, which is rare.
it. And I like it. That's true.
And I will text you and say, call me at your convenience.
Right. Yes, you do.
Not urgent.
Yeah.
That way he doesn't have to drop what he's doing.
Because I'm
Or who he's doing.
busy. Yes, I've got them lined up. Line them up.
Okay, Pat. What? I was just thinking about something.
What?
We were talking with Al Jackson.
Yeah.
And Al has a true story about being mistaken for country singer Alan Jackson.
That's right.
And people coming to see his comedy show and expecting to see a country music show.
Have you ever been mistaken for a comedian, Pat?
Ah, you. You're still mad at me for my...
This isn't Pat Paulson.
Didn't you? I'm sorry, seriously, didn't you write a song with Alan Jackson?
I was part of the Chattahoochee team, yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that tune.
Yeah, and I got fired.
Check this.
I got fired. It was that's hard to...
Why are you guys believing him?
Well, why'd you get fired, Pat?
Well, Chattahoochee is hard to rhyme, chick. So my first stab at it was this. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, I went skinny dipping with Susan Lucci.
Oh,
hey! At first I thought she forgot the doochie, then the trout fell out of her coochie.
Oh,
then I went to Italy with Stanley Tucci. He taught me about fashion, showed me his Gucci. Made me some pasta so fine, a little about cooking and a lot about wine. And Susan Lucci, her coochie is fine.
all right.
Yeah, I can see why you were
The queen of daytime coochies.
knocked off the team.
Yeah, I can see why they did.
Okay, all right.
Fired you.
She's been waiting all day to get some news in. Christy, what have you got over there?
The Midwest Venom Fest show in Missouri was shut down after a deadly Egyptian cobra disappeared. The event's organizers told KTVI.
News about injections.
No, that would be
That'd
IV.
be KIV.
Oh, sorry.
KTVI that strict safety precautions were in place for the 200 to 300 snakes at the two-day event.
Wait, here's the thing. 200 to 300.
Yeah.
I want a precise number. Okay. You've got a bunch of venomous. You got a bunch of venomous snakes.
If there's anything,
give me a rock solid number.
You want the head count to be the same going in as going out.
Yeah. We had either 200 or 300 on how many came out. 199. You're missing at least one.
Yeah.
He said that before the second day's event began, a vendor found one of his containers had been moved and was empty.
Oh, boy.
But still sealed. Mickey Meyer with a company called Show Me Reptiles told the station they believe the snake was likely stolen. An extensive search failed to turn up the missing cobra.
Hey, if you know something, if you can steal a poisonous snake, it's yours to keep. You make a wrong move, you're dead.
You don't put them down your pants, do you? Or...
You'd probably put it in a different container, I would think.
Oh, well.
He's one of those
You're talking
things.
like you know a little something about it.
But I mean,
An extensive search failed to
Take her in for questioning.
Oh, yeah.
They canceled the band.
They did? Who was it?
Poison.
Oh, I thought it was Whitesnake.
An extensive search failed to turn up the missing cobra, with Meyer adding they found no evidence the reptile was on the loose. Organizers will attempt another search out of an abundance of caution.
Have you seen the video where the herpetologist, I mean, she's standing in front of, like, I'm going to say 30 cases of snakes, and it's time to feed one. So she opens the lid, and the snake is like right there, like immediately, and bites her on the arm. And then she's like, okay, she's trying to get, and then the snake whirls around it. And she's standing there dripping blood onto and the snake just keeps wrapping around her. And then some guy shows up and the video ends. I don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened. I saw that same video, and it's disturbing.
You dreamt it.
It's awful.
Whatever venue this is, I would make a mental note of it and never set foot in there.
By the way, I don't consider a second search an, quote, abundance of caution. To me, that's standard.
Yeah.
You have a missing deadly snake.
Yeah. That's just caution.
God, who would? And if you were going to steal the snake, wouldn't you just take the case and the whole deal?
Yeah, you would think.
I would think.
I guess they were like, maybe he won't notice for a long time.
Wow. Or maybe the snake got out. Like we had the cobra that got out last week at that zoo in whatever it was, Finland or something.
Yeah, but it came back. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
it
the
missed
snake
its
came
house.
back and we couldn't stay away.
I bet the anti-venom booth at this festival is pretty crowded. Could I get the like the soft ice cream with the anti-venom in it?
You know, at the Venom Fest, you can charge pretty much anything you want for the anti-venom, can't you? Pretty much. They'll gouge.
Boy, it is supply and demand.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, this was the Midwest Venom Fest.
Yeah.
Which means there's a south and an east.
I've been to a reptile fair here. Yeah.
Was it called Venom Fest?
No, I think it was called Reptile Fair.
This is, I assume, all venomous.
Oh, they had snakes of all kinds, all ilks. Yeah.
Are you going to Reptile Fair?
Well, if snakes don't scare you, do sharks?
Yes.
A marine scientist in Hawaii going viral after she nearly dove into the mouth of a tiger shark.
Oh, no.
The video posted.
Have you seen this thing? It is, I mean, it almost looks fake. It's so scary.
It's not as bad as he's saying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
A video posted to Instagram shows marine conservationist Ms. Ocean Ramsey making her way down the ladder of a boat and preparing to get in the water when a 16-foot-long shark suddenly appears. Ramsey notices just in the nick of time as she shimmies back up the ladder.
When you say the shark appears, the shark is coming up from the bottom and the jaws are open. If she'd taken one more step, she would have been bitten in half.
The shark lunges out of the water with its mouth open. Ms. Ramsey is familiar with this particular shark and calls her Queen Nikki. She explains she went into the water too fast, and Nikki totally reacted to that. In a follow-up video, Ramsey said she loves Queen Nikki and has been diving with the shark for several decades.
I have three words for her.
Queen Nikki was just wanting to give her a love tap.
3 words. Siegfried and Roy. Oh, we just love whatever the name of that tiger was.
She does not almost jump into its mouth.
The shark scientist.
She's halfway down the ladder.
Yeah, then she sees it while it's well underwater, gets out back onto the boat, and then the shark breaches.
The shark scientist added
So
Nikki's
just taken one more step, would have just taken her foot off.
That's right.
Okay, fine.
Nikki's personality is like that of an old grandma, Josh, who keeps the young spunky ones in check. She's been following this tiger shark for a long time.
This is just like Siegfried and Roy.
Harmless. No danger here.
Did you say the woman dove into the shark's mouth?
No, she was walking down a ladder.
To get in the water.
And she's almost got her feet in the water, and this shark comes up with its jaws wide open.
When you see the video, Chick, you'll be baffled why we're talking about it.
After this, they had a very pleasant... Her name is Ocean Ramsey.
Ocean Ramsey.
Oh, she's a disaster.
Are you serious here?
Ocean.
Biggest thing, the worst thing to happen to the ocean since plastic molecules.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying?
Ms. Ramsey, keep up the good work. We need all the
That's not
conservation.
how most women like to be eaten. Ocean.
Based on her first name. She's a disaster.
Would you? It's a bucket list thing of mine to get in a cage and dive with great white sharks.
I do it.
I have been on a shark dive.
Do you just hate living, Josh? Why do you want to do that?
We need to hook him up for this.
Just to finally feel anything.
Yes, as you watch your foot go away and this blood
He's in a cage.
squirting out. Were you in that shark dive with us?
No.
Okay, it was incredibly scary.
Weren't you there?
Christy, let's go do it.
Sure.
What?
I have a problem with the scuba gear. That's my thing.
Well, you don't have to be in the gear. It's just after 3 or 4 minutes you're dead. You don't worry about the sharks. The lack of air will kill you. You might want to bring up the cage. I forgot one of those wore scuba gear.
Scuba gear too claustrophobic. Your problem is...
She's going to hit you so hard in the face. Right now, I'm going to do a quick
This is a double
quiz.
bat day.
Here, I will... I will give you a question you can answer easily. What is your sleep number setting, Christy Lee?
45.
That is a soft mattress.
What was your ex-husband's?
Boy,
it's
that's going back about 16 years. Let me.
It's going to be very difficult to decide who to hit in the face with a bat first.
Do you ever have an ex-husband?
Could we get back to the sleep number bed? Your sleep number is
100 because I like a firm mattress, and you know, Tom, the sleep number bed stays firm.
There you go. With the days getting shorter, temperatures getting cooler,
Leonard getting larger.
Sleep is kind of tied into temperature, and this is where Sleep Number's been doing a lot of research, and you can find out about some really cool stuff they have with regard to the temperature of the Sleep Number bed. Right now, a specific bed, the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition, is on special sale. This is the Special Edition Smart Bed, and also there's special financing. For a limited time, you go to your Sleep Number store, which you'll find at sleepnumber.com/BT Show. Sleep Number, by the way, is the official wellness and sleep partner of the National Football League. Now, this special offer where you save 40% on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed is for a very limited time and is subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments are required. See sleepnumber.com for all that it entails. I know I love my Sleep Number bed, and there's a whole bunch of stuff out there, a lot of scientific information that's going to help you pick one. And remember, the mattress can be at the touch of a button adjusted so that it's perfect for you. When we come back, we're going to have a little bit of history for you and something very exciting. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
I got divorced.
Sorry to hear about that.
It's okay. Lots of people get divorced. Einstein got divorced.
He did?
Yeah, did you know that? Albert Einstein, arguably the most intelligent man who ever lived, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? It should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein?
Oh, so you're dating then?
I guess. You know what I don't want to do? I don't want to say I love you anymore. I hate that first I love you. That's the worst. First time you ever tell a woman you love her. If they like you, they want to hear it. And when they hear it that first time, something comes over them. You know, their eyes get all wide and get that diabolical grin on their face. You can almost feel them saying, excellent.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
Donnie Baker on the road this weekend, Friday night. That's tomorrow night, everybody, November 4th. And Saturday, November 5th, the Comedy Caravan in Louisville, Kentucky. And then the following weekend, he'll be in Liberty, Ohio with the Funny Bone. That's Friday, November 11th and Saturday, November 12th. DonnieBaker.com for tickets and information. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening this morning. You know, we learn a lot on the Bob and Tom Show each and every day. Today, no exception. And we'll be back to find out what it was we learned today and a look at history with Professor Tom Griswold on this Thursday, November 3rd. That's all on the way next on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Christian Javier and Houston's bullpen combine on just the second no-hitter in World Series history, silencing that big lineup and a loud ballpark as the Astros blanked the Phillies 5-0 last night to even the World Series at 2 games apiece. The only previous no-hitter in the World Series was a perfect game by Don Larson of the Yankees against the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1956. From the NFL, Washington Commanders could soon be for sale. Owners Dan and Tanya Snyder say they have hired Bank of America Securities to consider potential transactions. Asked if the Snyders were considering selling part or all of the team, a spokesperson said, "We are exploring all options." NBA winners last night in regulation: Washington, Atlanta, Miami, Toronto, Chicago, the Clippers, Milwaukee, Dallas, and Memphis. Cleveland and the Lakers win in overtime. And just 2 games in the NHL last night: Toronto beat Philly 5-2, and Buffalo over Pittsburgh 6-3. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker. And the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God. You can hear the show here in the morning, and then because you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I recently got married, and
boy.
Yeah, and my wife changed her name. I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name.
She must really love you.
Call me old-fashioned, but
Hell, you got the tattoo. Why not?
my wife actually got pregnant on our wedding night.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, not by me. Crazy night. But either way, I'm getting a brother. So. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't think her parents like me, though, because apparently when you meet someone's mother, you're not supposed to hug her and go, "Oh, yeah."
Oh, yeah.
And if their dad's short, don't try and pick him up.
Oh, you're like a little baby, Daddy.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Oh, yeah.
747 flying was it New York to Seattle, and all of the toilets on the plane stopped working. I think the funniest part
Okay, first of all, they've only gone 3 hours. I'm sure you can hold it for 3 hours, can't you?
You have children, don't you?
Christy, we're all full-grown adults.
Yeah.
You're Barbie size. We're going to the bathroom every hour, every half hour, a lot.
Little Josh has had a double dose of that in-flight chili meal.
Of course.
All right. Did you hear this? First off, you can see when I take a flight.
It's one of the fattest things I've ever
Tom
done.
assumes I would order the chili as if that were ever an option.
However,
and he said a double dose, meaning I requested seconds.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Ed Yeager.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ed.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
I'm glad football season's almost here. I love football.
I do, too.
I was I was in a hotel room, and I was watching a football game, and I opened the drawer, I pull out the Bible, I turned to John 3:16.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually says, "Sitteth thee in the end zone with a large sign."
Bob and Tom, well-meaning, but...
Yeah, they're...
Thank you very much.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk. It's Christy Lee. Hey. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
In the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Being all Josh Arnold.
Yeah, I'll tend to do that.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold. Yo. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We like to educate here in this show.
Yes, we do.
And that's where history comes in.
Are you going to school us now?
Time now for Today in History. Here's Tom.
Happy birthday going out to Stephen F. Austin. Josh, do you know who that is?
Steve Austin, sure.
$6 million
Austin
man.
316.
Mm-hmm. No, that's born in 1793.
Founder of Texas.
That's correct. Stephen F. Austin.
Like Austin.
Man, how are you so smart?
Do you think the $6 million man these days would... I don't know. $6 million doesn't go that far.
No.
It's like 2 knee replacements and a hip replacement. You're pretty much done. 1921, Charles Bronson. His last movie, Death Wish 5.
Whoa, was it really?
This time he meant it.
Yikes.
This time I was reading.
If you've never seen...
Death Wish 5, the
isn't
crackdown.
it Once Upon a Time in the West?
Yeah, he's terrific.
he's
I mean, all he does is whistle, really. But
he is really wonderful because they don't let him act, and he's just there.
It's awesome.
It's great.
That movie's great.
Really.
In 1949, the birth of Anna Wintour.
Oh, the Vogue editor.
Always wears those ridiculous sunglasses, you know, the proto-Karen.
She's about done, isn't she?
I hope so.
Yeah,
God,
right?
I see her.
Get your stuff, get out. Come on.
Roseanne Barr, born in this date in 1952.
She's about done, isn't she?
Well, her show, The Connors, is still on. She is not, unfortunately. Something happened there. I forget what. 1953, happy birthday to Dennis Miller. Happy birthday, Cha-Cha.
One of my absolute favorites. Love him. Happy birthday, Den.
Dennis was on Monday Night Football there for a season.
Yeah, he was.
That was one best.
He's got good stories about that.
Forgotten.
Happy birthday, Dolph Lundgren. You know who that is, Christy?
Yeah, he was in some movies.
He was.
Blonde.
Ivan Drago.
Oh, he was in Die Hard?
Rocky 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
I destroy you.
See, I don't.
Universal Soldier. He-Man.
Have you seen the Old Spice?
He-Man.
You seen the Old Spice commercial where there's it looks like there's steam and water falling on some guy that he's trying to help with it, and it turns out it's perspiration coming out of his armpit.
Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah. No, it's a Dolph Lundgren lookalike.
Oh.
They couldn't get Dolph. You can't get Dolph for less than $1 million.
Let's see. And then we move to events. Now, Chick will know the answer to this, so he's not eligible.
I put it up on my Instagram, actually.
1957, the Soviet Union launched a dog into space aboard Sputnik 2. The dog's name, anyone?
Cute
Laika,
little burger.
What'd you say?
Laika?
Very good. Wow. L-A-I-K-A, Laika. That's very good. And then I think...
That's the first dog we heard about going into space.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
There were
It's the one that came back alive.
there were some monkey issues.
Hey, dude, what are you sending, a dog up there or a lasagna? Because
this looks like...
Oh.
Let's see now.
Whoops. Whoopski.
Did Laika make it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like you and you like me and we like both the same. You know that song?
No, but that's very nice.
The Man with Two Brains, Steve Martin.
Oh, that's a very, very nice song. Thank
Funny
you.
movie.
That's our history lesson for today. We now have to review what we learned on today's show.
Thank you very much. We opened the show today with Pat Daly, where he's out drinking and pissing on all the cars. One of my personal favorites.
Oh, yeah, because Tom was talking about how he was suffering from DTs or whatever.
Yeah, when he came in.
Sad story. Very funny. I forget why Tom brought
I'm
that
glad
up.
I stopped, but I really need a drink today. One of those things.
Something like that.
I mentioned to Ace that he might need subtitles for the rest of the time that he's on the show. I don't know what he said.
What are you talking about?
Tom and his family and dogs are going to live with Josh at Josh's house.
Getting your rooms all set up.
Until the new home is finished being built, which is very exciting. Can you imagine the great stories we'll have out of these
it'll be
two
so
living
wonderful.
together?
Prepare meals for the family.
So, tried to order a pizza last night, and I got Josh 3 because that's what he wanted.
I'll be a fine host. I'll draw you a bath whenever you want.
Oh, there you go.
And a piece of paper.
He doesn't take baths.
He'll wash your
he will at my home.
Do you have a traditional shower with a flat roof? I mean, a flat
roof.
flat floor. I didn't hear what he said.
I have both,
good.
yeah.
Oh, you got a real shower?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to step over the tub, is what he's saying.
No, the guest bathroom, you will have to because...
Then I'm going to need the master.
Move.
Oh, there's one stall and there's one bathtub for a shower, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't like the bathtub shower.
Okay. Well, you can have the stall.
Josh called Christy a Sino.
That's right. She's Catholic in name only.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for bringing that back up.
Nothing not funny about that.
You going to talk about my triumph on...
Nope. Donnie Baker needs a clip-on tie for a court date later today.
Wait, I need to be reminded. What was your triumph?
With Al Jackson. I got both of them right.
You did do well, yeah. Very
Al Jackson is once again
Tenderoni.
not
That's because I'm the OWG.
country singer.
What the hell's that?
Alan
Original
Jackson.
white guy.
Oh.
I'm glad you said original. I wasn't thinking that.
Jess Hooker brought in Velveeta Fudge today, and it was very, very good.
It was delicious.
Yeah. Dan Snyder and his wife, Tanya, which is Latin for haughty.
Latin for Karen.
Is going to sell the NFL team, the Washington football.
Elon Musk is buying him and changing the name back to Redskins.
You got it in 9 times.
Yep.
I mean, it's impressive. Wow.
I love this song. I want to sing like this. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.